5 split. There we go. Impossible game.
Alright, I'm kind of wondering how it's gonna look, but let's just do it.
Oh, they're gonna bring it back. Holding. Wow. Oh, 50-yard gain for Wisconsin was just erased. Basically, Wisconsin has to win this game, or the whole way that they rig the playoffs so that Alabama is in it and Notre Dame, well, they're not going to be in it this year, but there's a bunch of like high-profile teams that, regardless of how well they do in the season, there's a committee, and the committee's job is to find any way they can to get the largest market teams in the playoff. And they don't tell people this, but Wisconsin's just not that big of a market. And they'll always come back and say, well, their schedule wasn't hard enough. And I'm like, they have the same schedule every year. Alabama's currently winning 60-0 against a team I've never heard of. And it's like November when you shouldn't be playing cupcakes anymore. But Alabama's still the best team. One day they'll just expand the stupid playoff to 16 teams, like it should be. Like every other collegiate sport in the U.S. has a playoff that's like more than 4 teams. I can't believe some of these passes this guy's throwing. Like, he's literally just throwing in the guy's cupped hands with like 4 defenders, fingertips away from stealing it. That was one hell of a pass. Man, was it a pass. Mercer. That's who Alabama's playing. 56-0. Mercer. Wow. Since when does running a reverse get you a touchdown? Well, Michigan's gonna lose. Season over. Are they out of the... Let's see the standings. Big Ten. I don't think Michigan is even like in the top. They're 4th in their conference. And they're about to go down by a lot. Wisconsin's already guaranteed to go to the conference championship. I guess, yeah, Michigan beating Ohio State was how they were going to get to the championship game, but losing today pretty much is a no bueno. It's going to be over. Unless Ohio State loses, too. I mean, if somehow Penn State, Michigan State, and Ohio State all lose, then you can lose today. I don't know how many games they have left. Oh, they only have 1 game left, so yeah, game over. Unless everyone else is losing. They're playing Maryland. They're gonna win that game. They're gonna win that game. Yeah, it's over. But Wisconsin can't go in the playoff. It's not over yet. They have the ball. Once they lose the ball, then they won't have enough time to catch up. You almost ready for this, Huxley? Stepped out.
essence of Overwatch. Look around. The world needs us now, more than ever. We can make a difference.
Cloxy. Speaking.
Just doing a quick sound check here. Just doing a quick sound check here. Just want to make sure I can, because I keep messing with the sound thing on this. Yeah. That's the plan. I just want to make sure. Looks neat. Because I keep messing with the sound thing on this. Yeah. That's the plan. I just want to make sure. Looks neat. Alright, I'm gonna shut this up. It seems to be working. So I want to listen to that song again. Maybe then we'll find the Rush mixtape, because no one needs to know that this this thing even works. Okay, I think I'm ready to start, man. Star Wars Cantina. This is interesting. Did it not shuffle things? If this is a heart piece. Oh no, it's not. Game on. I'll move my thing over. So because of how few swords there are, like, you could be doing all kinds of dumb things at the start of this. Star Wars Cantina. You've ever seen her at the Star Wars Cantina. Old Jedi Masters at the Star Wars. Oh right, we gotta pick up keys. Swamp Palace. What is this? Oh yeah, there's fast item too. And there might not be sounds if you do things. By that I mean the oh man, you can't do that. Oh yeah, there's nothing to grab onto it until the end. I don't know, I'm in a hurry, so let's just do this. There we are. That's exactly what we came here for. Good. One dungeon I don't have to do. We also have the lamp, which is interesting. The lamp is rather interesting here. We're gonna go south this time. We kind of have to do all these things. There's really... The one bummer of the key thing is it's 100%. The whole thing's just 100%. I think we can actually break this in a way we never break it. Oh. Not like that. Hilarious. We still had to enter twice because I screwed it up, but that's pretty funny. Alright, it was important. This is the big keys. Yeah, so we can't just run to dungeons. So Swamp Palace is pretty juicy here. Ooh, hello. Don't kill me. There's only 3 hearts in this game. Don't you dare touch me. Oh, stop you. You know, when they said reduced drops, maybe it really is reduced drops. Every medallion in the game... Oh, maybe that's what I meant by reduced drops. So we have a shovel. I think we just start marking off things. I think we just keep doing things that we're doing over here. Ooh. Screwing around here just a little bit much. Oh boy. I said screwing around here a little bit much. It's the brightest commercial ever. $100. Okay. I can go to the town, just loot the town. Okay, out of my way. Oh, missed it. Okay, so we're not gonna warp, we're just gonna undo the loop here. Nothing. There's really nothing to do here besides just save and reload. There's kind of nothing to do besides go to town now. And of course escape. Having Swamp Palace, this thing's a little bit interesting. Swamp Palace is the... I'm assuming the second... I mean, we have Hookshot. I mean, that kind of tells you a lot, doesn't it? No glove. Come on, Michigan. Do better than that. So in theory, we have to find something here. So these are impossible rules, by the way. All besides it being the key shuffle, there's also all these other things going on. I think this is all we need to do. Here. So we're gonna find the glove here, as you're telling me. And we just messed this up completely. Did I just soft lock? Oh no! I just soft locked this. What? Yeah, I did. Yeah, we can't move any of these. Okay. How stupid. Whoops. Let's try that again. Is Discord back up yet? I gotta tell Hux what stupid thing I just managed to do. Oh, this Discord is dead. Dead to the world. We soft locked because I did that completely wrong. Actually completely wrong. I should have Hux in my thing. I don't know why I don't have Hux in the thing. Let me pause this. Let me fix my title and stuff. I didn't do that. This is... Alright. Title fixed. Let's soft lock ourselves again. Didn't even get the bonus $50 from doing this. Of course, it's the glove, so it's pretty obvious the kind of things we should be doing, right? Oh, that was pointless. So there's like, I mean, all we have is like the big key to the tower, and that's kind of it. We don't have much else. And there's stuff to explore that we can't even get into the tower, so I guess I shouldn't be too heavily thinking about it. Alright, we got our sword. There's $1. There's a map. And the only jar of medicine in the game that doesn't do anything. So I think all the arrow upgrades have been replaced by a singular arrow. That's what I think is happening. So we get Sick Kid here too. So we have our sword. We can't really do that dungeon. What do we have for it? We have the key to the basement and a lamp. No mirror. We can kind of just finish doing our loop here. Hey, $50. And a single bomb. We might as well finish off the town, because this is going to turn into 100% kind of stuff. And I should probably be tracking things. Let's probably pull up a tracker. Pointless. So remember in this that like the compasses or the maps or something like mark on the screen what the what crystal or whatever it is, but you can already see like the items are telling us where to go. I don't think I really need to worry too much about the contents like those. Like I would never waste time to get them. Although I guess considering how much pain some of these dungeons are going to be, $5. Whatever, this is the end of the thing anyways. Okay. So I guess we go to escape now. The only thing left is Sahasrara and Eastern. I mean, Eastern with Lamp, I mean, there are 6 chests technically going in that direction. We also can just do the thing by the Sanctuary. And escape. So let's just do this first. $1. Ooh, baby. I'm gonna need this thing. Where else have we been here? Okay. Alright. Oh, we know those are garbage too. We do have the shovel. Well, Wisconsin wins. Just 30-yard pass. Game's over. Kill this guy. So the trick here about this castle is all the items, the dungeon items are all dropped off of stuff, so we can always just do this at the start. It's always free. There's one key in a chest, but you don't actually need it. You just kind of care if that chest actually has something in it, and usually if you have the glove, you really don't need to do anything anyways. Because you can just skip the thing in the basement. There's another way. Whoops. Man, this guy just glitches all the time now. So we're hoping to get some practice here and sort of, I don't want to say playing it safe, but like, safe strats, basically. Apparently, we can get across on the mountain now, too. Yeah, there's a lot we can do, actually. I guess with this mode, it's sort of forced, because you need the keys to be able to do stuff. This guy needs to kill us. Actually, we're just done here. We're gonna go do it the other way. Should just go to the mountain. I mean, they gave us the lamp too. This is fairly obvious stuff. Oops. Alright, useless. That's pretty good. So there's still one chest left in escape that I don't have marked. Can I unmark it? We're gonna go to the mountain. Yeah, another glove, and we don't even need the, really just hammer, and we don't even need to worry about aghanim in this. There are 2 chests in that dungeon, or a chest. Don't kill me, stupid rocks. So, I'm not gonna worry about money the rest of the game. Now we're dead. There's nothing I could have done there. Again? For real? A singular arrow, so these are both done. Old man is done. So we can just go to the other side of the mountain. Bet you didn't know you could do that. So we're looking for the area that has all those stupid things in it. Big key to Ganon's tower. Okay. So when we go up, we're gonna need to do Spiral Cave. Oh my god. Dark Palace. Okay, that sounds bad. That's pretty much a dudski here. We actually can't bomb it. Ooh, busted. He just decided to move too quickly. Pretty close to like running out of places for items to be besides going and do Aghanim. I guess there's still Sanctuary as well. I guess there's a few things still in play. This is unwinding pretty quickly. Yeah, so we also get to know what's on this thing. Well, maybe we don't get to know what's on this thing. You know what? No. I'm done. Let's do stupid Spiral Cave. Where I can be 50 yards from the enemies. Wow, look at these guys. This is saucy. Saucy beast. Yeah, so I guess we go do, We go to Sanctuary and Eastern. I guess there's still one chest in the castle to go check out too. We could go do that. Still a few things to do. I mean, we can't get into Aghanim's tower. We also don't have the key for part of his tower. So there's like very little to do there. It's just to mark this off our map, basically. Yeah, I'm looking at a map that doesn't have a whole lot on it. We can go do shovel too. It looks like they've nerfed the drop rates as well. For sure, I'm not getting many. $1. Let's go do the shovel. Okay. Now what? To go to Zora? Might as well go to Zora. Oh, well. Forgot we have a sword. What a gift from the gods. So this will tell us something. We gotta swim fast. Okay, what is in play here? A bomb. We don't care. Whoa, okay. Well, we're screwed. We're fucking screwed! Damn it! Oh my god. I messed that all up. Messed the whole thing up. These aren't even because of the stupid thing, it's just because I'm messing up. So I don't mean there's 8 chests left that we can actually open right now. Nothing else is in play anymore. If we find Master Sword, that's actually gonna be really sad. It's just like, here, you have vanilla game. Because it's gonna be our only way to the Dark World. Map somewhere I don't care. Map somewhere I don't care. So this is another one that's worthless. I mean, hookshot's at least a pretty powerful item. We do have a sword. And we do have the lamp. But surely there's got to be a mirror or something in play here. I wonder if they removed all the magic refills. So we're here for the items required of the boss. Okay. This opens up Lost Woods. Doesn't actually do anything for us in the immediate moment, though. We actually can't open up the big key chest here either. But that fire rod being there kind of tells us what is important to come here, though. Not sure about the ordering, but. What's a little bit interesting about this is I could have sworn that there was last time we played this, there was a counter for the chests on the screen. Maybe that's only enabled on the easier mode? I don't know. Game, really? I was trying to do a sword spin. Another single arrow. It's all pretty disappointing. I mean, I have the big key to this dungeon, so this is about to be pretty disappointing. I'm not sure why I'm walking towards the big chest. We're just in here to go to the other. Yeah, Wisconsin's just gonna run the clock out on these guys. Game's over. It's not even gonna be close. That was worth the trip. That kind of changes everything. Kind of changes everything. So we can go to the Dark World now. Go a lot of places in the Dark World now. Let's go to the easiest one first. Now, in theory, we can just do that boss. We can just do it, I think. I don't think we need anything in Skullwoods besides... I mean, yeah, there's chests and stuff, but, like... The only problem with doing the boss in Skullwoods is the fact that it's gonna be a hard boss fight. This guy is impossible. 3 hearts. We're not gonna be able to kill any bosses in this. Be a poser. Okay. So we're gonna do town here. We're gonna do the 4 chests here. That guy was really trying to kill me. He is really trying to kill me. Oh, baby. He tried real hard. Real hard. Oh, I'm trying to be so careful. We're gonna grab the 4 items and leave. Oh, right, that's a fairy thing. Okay, there's our red cane. Red cane doesn't change much yet. Kind of changes the flute situation. This one we can grab. Alright, I want my health back. Ah. No mirror, so we can't do too much else here. Not sure why I'm marking the bug net. No shield, no hammer. So hammer is going to be kind of important. We're just going to do the southern loop here, I think. Because the northern loop requires too much stuff that we don't have. No mirror, so we can't do that dungeon. This guy, we can actually have this guy follow us and save and quit. If you're not familiar with that, we can actually do that. But he won't go into buildings with us, we have to remember that. So we might come back and get him? Don't know yet. What I do know is we're doing this. Key to Skull Woods. Of course Steam would be downloading an update to a game right now. Never fails. Never fails. It's nearly done. I don't know what game it's updating. Let's go to the cave with a billion things in it. So here we do have to watch out for these guys kind of ruining our drinking water. That's close. I wonder how Huxley's doing. We'll never know because Discord is down. That's a key to something. Dungeon will eventually be getting into. Watch there be nothing in here. There's the hammer. That changes a lot of things. So, with the hammer, what can we now do? Travel the rest of the map. Might as well. We have 0 keys to the dungeon we're nearing, though. We can go to the pyramid, we can go to Catfish. Or octopus, I call him. This looks like an octopus. Come on, Steam. You can stop doing that. That's a bomb. Alright, let's get over to this dumb guy. There is a bunch of stuff on the mountain we can do now, too. Which I guess all that's in play now. And I guess if that's no good, we just come back and do... I guess we just try to start doing dungeons then. Oh, that was interesting. Okay. So we're gonna go mountain. It's also like this back entrance we have in the tower in Aparo now. No mirror, so how do we want to do this? You can still get up by... What's even more scary is that Turtle Rock is actually possible right now. That's a bit alarming. That's a bit alarming. Really? It sure is, man. It sure is. Oh, excuse me. Don't hit me. Desert. Okay. These are all $5. Okay, there's a key, Ice Palace, it's kind of important. We can also do that dungeon now too. Like, we were given quite a bit of things to go do. The only bad thing here is if we want to go do Hera, actually. We could just try to do that. We could do Turtle. I think doing Turtle's a mistake, but... In theory, well, we can't mirror. So the only way to have opened it was to actually just to have appeared there first. So let's not forget that that was actually in play. This is about to get a little bit strange. We have no mirror, so this is kind of dumb. Why am I here? I'm just here for my own embarrassment. Need the big key in order to do Hero. So just go to Skull and just start flailing like an idiot? Like, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Impossible game. Game's actually impossible. Game is impossible. Discord work yet? Yep.
Alright.
Impossible game.
Impossible game. How is it going for you?
I haven't gotten a crystal yet, but we're doing our first attempt at a crystal, which I'm sure is gonna end in tears. I have this red medicine that I wish it would do something, but I'm 90% certain it doesn't.
I might just feel like one heart, maybe. A small key from Dark Palace.
My kingdom for a small heart.
For now, I'm just like wandering around trying to get as many places as I can.
Well, yeah, you need keys in this before you go do anything.
Yeah, yeah.
And what items do you have so far?
I had blue and red cane, fire rod, bottle. I had the bug net, shovel. I have Ether and Quake.
Yep.
I have hook shot, lantern. I
You know
have
that lantern at the start.
yeah. Moon pearl and what am I missing? A small sword and
Yep.
the Titan's mitt.
Oh, good. You found the Titan's Mitt. Well done.
Yep.
It's kind of important. I don't think you can proceed without having done Eastern. Eastern had 2 things. I forget what the other one was, but it was like, oh, Fire Rod and the thing. So I'm going Skull Woods on the assumption that that was
I'm
the
in
best
Skull
hint.
World right now. I'm in Skull World right now, but I don't think I can. I mean, I would see.
I don't know. I think I'm.
Key, but I used it. So.
Well, there's a few. Remember, there's like 2 free keys in this dungeon, and you don't need the big key to do the boss. So that's sort of the.
Yeah,
we're
it should be
looking for
possible
here.
to do that. That's why I hit it there, because I entered Thief, but there was not much in it. Actually, no, I think the red cane was.
No, red cane was in Thieves, and then there was like the last one was a bomb and an arrow.
Yeah, so yeah, because I didn't have like the big key, I had to get out. I was not expecting to find a big key. I was just there to see what was in the first few chests. Oh, and
Well,
I
there's
die on
too
the
many.
world map. Oh no, no, no,
Don't die on the
no,
world
no.
map. Well, at least you have the glove now. You don't have to go around.
Oh yeah, I go back. Oh, because I don't have to go back. Okay. Okay. There's one thing I want to do. It's like one place in the entire dark world, light world that I haven't checked. So,
Yeah, I'm kind of there. I died going to Zora though.
I've been
So-
to Zora.
I'm sure you have. I'm sure there was a whole lot of nothing there.
I skipped the desert cave, so I'm going
That
now.
yeah, that's the one I haven't done. I'm gonna once I find a mirror. That's sort of what we're gonna go do. Interested on how this boss is gonna go.
And I
I'm
think
very
I'm
fearful
gonna
of this boss. This is a long hike to be disappointed.
I don't think we can hurt the butterfly with.
Sure you can.
sword.
Yeah, sword
Yeah.
spins. Yeah.
Oh, sword spin. Oh my god. Oh my god, no.
I mean, you have the fire rod. Like 8 fire rod hits kills him, but you also need a way to do the this room I'm in now, which I have a bunch of zombies trying to kick my butt, and they're doing it pretty good.
I guess. I guess I'm gonna have to use some sword.
I guess I could just do it from here, except the arm is now going to drop from the sky.
The expectation of killing much low with spin sword is not something I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna do
I mean, if you
something
want to
else.
save state, go for it. Like this is excessive.
Yeah, worst
Oh
case scenario,
man.
I could do that.
Oh good. Their health actually, because they were still loaded in memory, wasn't reset. Now they're dead. Now I have no health left. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, we're just gonna do this and go. I'm a bit worried I got a whole 1 heart left. Pretty sure the boss just kills you anyways if he touches you. Now I got bunnied in this room and we are so dead. Oh baby. Yeah.
You might deal something like 3 damage.
I think it's 2. I know the spikes are 1.
Oh, okay, so it's not that bad.
I mean, this
Still horrible,
this does turn into 1-hit KO. I'm gonna Groundhog's Day here. For
Yeah,
a
it's
few
only
minutes.
in the light world that you have a little chance, but then past that world.
Well, Mothula, I think, is the 5th boss, and then on, the game assumes you have a better armor. Or at least you were offered to have a better armor if you actually picked it up. So, at that point, bosses start doing too much damage. But I think before that, I think Mothula's a 2. Maybe a 3 if you just walk into them. I forget these things. This guy's hurt. Oh man. And of course it only lit. The real big issue here is that there's nothing that drops a full magic refill.
I just got one, but
Well, this is bad. Does something actually drop a full magic refill?
Nope.
You
Like
just
this
you
one.
know about that one. Yeah, that's the same one that I took. Well, here goes nothing. I would like a heart or something game. Anything?
Where else can I go? I mean.
Oh wow, the game just screwed me. Where are my buttons?
Go check that though. Okay. It's half useful to know.
Probably would have a better chance at Ice Palace, but I mean we haven't even gotten an attempt on the boss yet, so this is kind of bad. The magic situation's kind of dumb.
I don't think there's even like half magic and quarter magic.
No. No.
Because I think even in the hard, I don't think there is any.
No.
Where should I go first? It's there.
Just kind of, these zombies are really annoying to kill with sword spins. Like, if I had Master Sword, this would actually be a lot better. This is really inefficient.
Yeah,
Bad.
Skeleton. Can you stun them with the hook?
No.
They don't get stunned. Oh my God.
I think they get stunned, just not by that. Like, you'd have to use, like, spell. I'm just trying to be really economical with my magic here. Alright, just in case something really bad happens, it makes me very salty. We're taking a save.
Save state.
I mean, this is literally the most magic you could possibly have at this step, so. See how this goes.
I think I'll start there.
This can't get any better than it already is. No boots either.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you can actually hit him with the regular sword too. It's just you don't, because it'll take you literally till the end of next week to finish the boss. No, I'm like serious. Then we're dead. Yeah, whatever. I'll just load a save state. I mean, I know I can get here, and I know how hard this guy is. Okay, so the shooty things are 2 hearts. So I'm assuming touching him is also 2. Let's find out, since I actually don't know this. I do know this, but just not. I think touching him is 2. Yep, so touching him is also 2. So you actually have a shot on this guy.
It's gonna still be a pretty tough fight.
Oh yeah, this is pretty bad. I mean, you're gonna get hit by spikes too, so... And then you walk into the boss.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I'm glad we save state. This is actually interesting practice. No boots or anything, so I'm trying to just play off of patterns that I don't normally get to play on this boss. Wow. Fast spike killed me.
Nice.
I guess you can just kind of jam him in the corner with the fighter's sword if you can handle the spikes, but you're gonna get hit. So it's... Oh wow, got faced by a spike. impossible game.
I feel like I'm gonna go there once I get the Master Sword.
I would go do other things. This is a bad decision.
Yeah, unless
Unless
Master
what you need is
Sword
here. Yep.
Mine, Matua.
Sure.
It's like,
I keep trying to get a double on the fighter sword, and it's just not working. Oh wow, if you have the... You can actually click one of the movie spike things and not get hit sometimes. Not particularly useful, but it's there. This fight's kind of bad if he decides to stay at the top. You don't have too many ways to get him out of there. You have like 3 casts of your stupid thing. Oh man, I almost had it. Getting greedy. Oh man, he got me. Yeah, he is not possible to hit twice on the same spin. It's not good.
on the bright side, in this mode, that warping is pretty quick.
Well, this is true.
Like I was in T, I was like, I'm not walking back.
Yep. Yep.
Alright. There's a few places I can check. I'm gonna have to check my settings for.
Oh my god. What's wrong?
Um, it's like the monitor keeps adjusting brightness or something.
Oh, huh.
I hate that.
Wonder why that is. Okay, you can get off the corners, dude. You can seriously stop doing that. Wow, so I spun to avoid a spike, and then I just get thrown right into the guy.
Yeah, I feel like I might have to save state this fight.
I would save state every boss, just because it's. I mean, just the practice is not getting through the dungeon, at least for me. It's just the bosses. And just the inevitable cheese that these guys are gonna do on you. I never practiced this kind of stuff because it's basically worthless knowledge, except sometimes it's okay to practice. But like the actual strategy of this fight is like it's just completely different when you have anything else. I guess I have the hammer. I guess I should not forget about the fact I have the hammer. I might be making this fight harder than it is. Huh.
Kind of want to go back to skull now.
I don't know if I mean this is not easy to do. Like that does kind of change the fight quite a bit. Oh man, I almost had him. I hit him 4 times. One of them, for some reason, didn't count. Yeah, just do the hammer, man. This is...
Yeah, with hammer it would be a way.
Just use hammer and fire rod. Easy. Wow, I'm an idiot. The first 2 shots are kind of free. Okay, so we got a crystal after like 20 tries.
Well, now I have the hammer.
Yeah, you kind of need the hammer.
Yeah, I didn't thought about it. I remember beating Uchula with the hammer. So Shouldn't be that bad.
And there is nothing else to do here. Where are we going? We are going to... Huh. That's an interesting conundrum, actually. So this is done. And I don't think we have, like, keys to go do anything else.
I'm starting to have a handful of keys, but I don't think it's that useful.
I have to go through the list here and exhaust what I haven't explored yet, I guess. Trying to think what else I got going on.
This is bad, but I'm gonna take it.
Oh, yeah, we can do that, even though we don't have the mirror. That would be important.
Ugh, it's not good. Can we survive the trip? Let's see.
Where are you headed?
I have a half a heart, and I'm going. Let's see. Come on, no! Oof. I can use. I'm going to see catfish. I
Hook
think I'm
shot.
gonna be good.
Abuse the hook
Yeah,
shot.
hook shot. Yeah, that's what I'm using right now. I almost died though.
This entire game is almost done. This entire game.
I pretty much sleep all day.
Hey, what's up,
that's, that's good. You should not be playing. This is terrible. This is a bad decision.
Oh,
This is insane.
I've already gone through 20 save states because I'm an idiot and didn't use the hammer the first time.
When I say insane, I mean like it's insane difficulty.
Yeah, we have 3 hearts the whole game.
How are you doing, Billy?
okay.
Okay.
That's
This card
the-
totally shit the bed earlier. Like I think their server crashed or something.
I think they have more than a server, but one probably their load balancer went down or something. Something went down big time.
And Chrome blue screen my fucking computer every time, and I don't know what's happening.
That's weird.
Chrome is.
So
Sure, it's
I'm
not an object, like a website doing something.
maybe because it's since the FFZ Twitch thing.
I mean, Twitch totally changed around their website. Are you kidding me? $1, huh?
Just to die.
And then what happened is I installed Firefox because I have no choice, else I'm blue screen every fucking 5 seconds. So, and the page are not loading like it's
Oh,
fuck.
do you have you turned down hardware acceleration or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Really
mean,
nice.
on Chrome I have to do it, but not on. I tried on Firefox, but it's
Have
not
you
working.
have you tried restoring it?
Yeah. Tried everything. No, not everything. But now I'm looking for it because I want to fix this because fuck me.
Yeah, it's super annoying.
I'd flush the whole everything that browser has if it's doing that. It might just be Twitch though. Like
I
had
did
nothing
that
but
except
issues.
I did that except my save password kind of thing.
No, like I'd actually like. I don't know if there's like an app cache or something for Chrome. I mean, that might be enough. I don't know, but if it's blue screening, it probably not the browser itself. It's probably like the object that Twitch loads has some type of corrupt memory in it, and then it's trying to go to some address or something that's not supposed to, and the system says no.
Yeah, that's. I had a.
Usually it's like trying to access non-paged memory. It's like it's trying to access something that's not in the page file.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, why is this here? Oh, really? Thanks, game. Thanks so much. Why is this here? So I guess the compass counts for you the number of chests in the dungeon. I wondered why those were appearing and weren't. Because I just figured it was because we were on easy mode before. Well, this is all kinds of cool. I don't know. Well, time to die.
Alright.
Oh shit.
If you want to join in, Billy, the seed's in the Discord, but it is the hardest difficulty possible, plus the key thing.
Plus the key thing? Oh, the key thing is interesting.
Yeah, it's actually pretty.
The thing is, I'm gonna skip and check.
Yeah, you're working
But
on
I
your thing.
Yeah, maybe next one or something or whatever.
That sounds like a plan. It's hilarious that I keep having to go back to make sure I grab a.
I cannot do this room.
We want to die here, actually.
Oh, I got a fairy, but I cannot, store it. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, yeah.
Gonna end up coming here anyways. Probably don't need to be here. This is probably a bad idea. We'll try it anyways. It's you stay away. You guys hurt. You guys do 2 hearts. Why is the red thing here? Go away. Go away, red guy. He walked the whole way down. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I walked him across the entire screen. He nearly killed me. Let's see what this hot mess
I
is.
was thinking maybe we could do an FF1 later, if you guys feels like it.
Oh, baby.
I see things about this on internet, but a bunch of stuff is outdated, like every year or so, except now.
Oh shit, I need a small key for that. Oh shit. Well, I think we're done with this place now.
Where are you at?
Oh, I was in POD.
Yeah, I haven't gone there yet. I only have 1 key for there, so I was a bit disappointed. I think I need 3. I think you need two
I
or
think
3
I had
keys.
2. Yeah, I think I had 2, but I used those 2.
Well, in order to get to the back, you need a key to get from somewhere if you're gonna do it at all.
Yeah, I used one to go get the chest.
There's
Yeah, I made a bad decision. I went for the big key chest. Didn't realize I needed the key to go back.
Yeah,
so-
you can do the
Also,
bomb
I-
jump. That
I
is.
think they don't show any. Oh, they showed it on. I thought. I don't know why, but in the light world, I didn't see like the crystals or.
Oh, I'm dead.
And it didn't appear on the map on the light world.
Oh, you need the map. You need the map.
Oh, you need the map to see what's in there.
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yep,
I
maps.
was like, the maps are totally useless. I don't want that.
Yep,
No,
that's
I
why
get
there's
that.
a pop-up and everything for the map. It's in the custom options now if you actually want to do that in a game.
Alright, so I cannot get into swamp. I cannot go into desert or
The
Well,
thing
I mean,
is,
ice. I guess let's go ice.
what it looks like is my Capture card driver. What the fuck?
Really?
Yeah,
It's
it's
trying to
plugged in
do
all the.
something?
No, not at all.
But why is it crashing when you have Chrome open?
Yeah, that's what I don't know. That's what I don't know.
Oh, busted. It's because I want what's in that box, game. I'm getting what's in that box. Wow. I'm watching the Notre Dame game. They're like 300 miles west of me, and they're getting pounded with like... It's like heavy rain, which apparently is going to turn into like snow or some shit. Great. I think it's only snow over there, though. We could actually use this. I think this will work. Oh, baby, we did it. Oh, baby! It was worth it. It was all worth it. A stupid game. What a stupid game. I don't think anyone's watching me. If anyone's watching me, they were just amazed by what I just pulled off. I was amazed by what I just pulled off. Oh, man.
Okay, I don't think I can go
This is like all the one-hit KO practice I need for the next month. Oh, baby.
through. Oh man, those penguins are killing me.
Oh, you're gonna go into, you went to the other place I thought about going to.
Yeah, I haven't done not much places left to go. I can go back into Skull Lake, but
Activation contest. Generation failed for Chrome.
Do you have any like plugins or anything that would do something weird?
Yeah, I have a bunch of plugins, but I remove a bunch.
come on, just get what's in the chest. Thank you. Oh man, next room's gonna be something.
We went here, we did not go here, we went here. Apparently I didn't mark that off. We did some of this. Yeah, right. I'm kind of glad I don't have to do Ganon's Tower basement, though. That does make me happy.
Wait, can we get inside Ganon's tower?
I mean, with crazy glitches you can, but no, that's not.
Oh, okay, okay.
You can
I know,
find
I thought
the
for
big
some
key
reason
is
maybe it was
almost in
already
all
there.
likelihood the big key's not Ganon's Tower.
No, no, I have it too.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was free. So, oh man.
I don't know why for a second I thought maybe it was open in this mode or something.
No. Good question though. That's actually a good question.
That would like, you know, add another layer of
Oh man. That's just the entrance one that does that, and only that one version that we played.
Oh, I cannot do the bomb skip because
You could. You
one
made.
heart.
Yeah. I've already penciled that one in as LOL nope. That's sort of my hesitation in going there, is that like I'm in Thieves right now doing the spike room, and I'm like, well, can't dash through here. Well, I can't dash through here anyways, but I got a whole 1.5 hearts left to get to the. Trying to just lock in progress each step I go.
Alright, so should I use the small key and go to the right here, or keep it for another door?
Keep in mind, if you have absolutely nothing invested in the dungeon, and you use up one key going in a direction that's like a terminal, Like, if you know there's nothing in that entire region and you never have to go back there, you can just reload and have your key back. Obviously, make sure you've completed other,
Usually-
you know...
Usually I never use, I never open that door. You know where it's like a cross room.
Yeah, you don't open the door on the right.
When I was a kid, I never opened that door, so I know it's possible to go around. So
Oh, it's absolutely possible to go around. It's just more rooms you don't want to have to do.
yeah, but I'm gonna keep the key. So.
Oh, right, yeah, absolutely. You have the hook shot, so it's sort of... I mean...
Should work fine. If I survive, that is.
The nice thing about that dungeon is the whole deal. A lot of the stuff in there, hookshot, works on.
No, the black thingy kills you one shot too. No,
Well, what?
the little shadows,
You're kidding me? The little things that come out of the walls do 3 hearts? They do not do 3 hearts.
at least 2.
I think they do 2.
I was at 2, so they do at least 2 damage. Which sucks. Well,
I don't think they did that much, but maybe... Oh, you know, maybe because they're shieldless they do more. I don't know. I remember them being kind of pointless.
I
don't have a
thought
key.
2. I was like, I can get hit once, surely,
There's still
right?
going to be a chest in this dungeon. That sucks. I made a tactical blunder coming here without an extra key. Alright, time to die to this boss. Alright, we killed a boss on the first try. We got this. Easy game. And I got a thing. We got 2 crystals, baby.
Nice.
Doesn't really help me to do anything else, but it's there. Maybe I need to look at what items I have. Okay, I think I know what we do now. Oh, really?
Oh my god.
that.
Yeah, they definitely deals 2 hard damage.
Alright, let's do this.
This is gonna be a hard road.
Have you tried to... Well, I guess you can't powder a fairy yet, because I haven't found it. Powdering a fairy is fun in this. It lags the hell out of the game and causes despawns. It just makes like a million bees, so don't do it.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, I think even in the hard, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So even insane, I would not even think about trying. No, it's not true. I think in hard you can still powder using to get a fairy, but you can't steal it.
Maybe it's just that like the tree bonks and stuff are mixed around. I really don't know.
Oh, that could be a thing too.
What? What? Nice glitch. I saw that other glitch you linked. Someone managed to reflect the blue fire. That was pretty good.
What?
On Aghanim, they reflected one of the blue fires, like the frame after another one appeared on top of you, like the ones you could normally reflect. So it reflected the blue balls.
Huh.
Oh, screw you, game. Like, royally. You knew what this was.
Alright, can you get through this room, please? It's not like I can use the blue. You can, really. No. God
game is.
Alright, we're doing this. Let's go easy. Let's take it easy. Let's go. So Billy, have you checked like some forums or YouTube videos about people having some issues? How maybe is that? Right, we survive. We survive.
What a stupid item to show up there.
So much junk in those chests.
I just found a key to Skull Woods. Yeah, okay.
Yay!
Alright. I found the castle key too. Okay. Got the big key here, so let's just do this.
I don't need to press that, right? I don't need to do that.
Right, can't do this. Ooh. That's cool. Gotta mark this down as 1. I'm still using like the old tracker, and so like I just mark some of the chests off when I can only partially do it. With a guess of like how many chests are still kind of around. So I've been in most of the dungeons now. Or, okay, I'll take that back. I've only been in half the dungeons.
Ooh. Sweet.
Who loves the booty? I like the booty.
Can't wait to test out my other alerts that I set up.
Ooh. Are they super secret sauce? Do I not get to know what they are?
You gotta find out soon enough.
Oh, baby.
As soon as I get bits. The other one's gonna take a lot.
Oh, you take bits now? Oh, you took bits before. Billy's the one who doesn't do it, I don't think.
No, I'm the one who didn't do it. I got a cell phone like 4 days ago. So I didn't have a cell phone, so I couldn't get affiliated.
Right.
I had the letter for forever.
Well, they actually wrote me back. They wrote me a very interesting reply back. That if you do lose your account, there are apparently ways to recover it. Allegedly. I need to find out more about this before I just sign up, but I might be an affiliate in the future.
Cool.
This fight is a mess.
Without a cell phone?
Yeah, I think you could just download the Authy app and just... I mean, it's not a good idea. I mean, two-factor doesn't make any sense when you do this, but they're, like, not checking this. You could just download the Authy app for Chrome or whatever and just use that.
I tried to download Authy and use a Google app to bypass the cell phone requirement, but didn't manage to get through. I mean, I don't know much about how it requires on the game.
I don't know. I seriously would have to read the guide.
More success.
Well, it's something they could have changed as well.
But it's okay, because, you know, like, I didn't want to have a cell phone for like 15 years, and it's not a bad thing. I'm kind of happy to have one now.
It's useful. It's just, I mean, I doubt you're gonna do what most people do on it. They're just on it all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I got like 100 minutes. 100 minutes, infinite texto, and for the internet,
Oh.
I can just hook on a Wi-Fi wherever I can.
Yep, that's all I do.
Since I live in a pretty big city, it's not a big problem.
Wi-Fi is essentially ubiquitous if you need it. Yep.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Well, it's just, if you think about it, like, why would I pay another $20 a month and I already pay for internet at home that's unlimited?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
why would I, you know, I have a younger, it's per line too, and it's not per account. Like, it really should just be like $20 to have unlimited on an account. So I have 3 crystals now, and now we're making life choices. I have not save stated since the Mothula incident. We're getting into riskier business.
Name for it. Was it worth it? Without telling me what you got from it, was it worth it?
No. I would not lose. I mean, it's a crystal, but I think it dropped a map or something. Maybe a key to somewhere, but it was not. I don't think it was explicitly necessary for like the next place you go because you did it. It's not like any required item or anything.
I want to do something.
That is very useful. Thank you, game. Thank you, game.
Yep, I know exactly what's next. Oh, also, thank you for the arrow, dude. It's totally worth 100. Thank you.
Well, that was a bad life choice of my part. Why am I here? Oh, yeah.
I had the hammer for like, I don't know how long, but I didn't mark it. Right.
Uh-oh. Don't start doing that. Don't do me. Don't start not marking things. And then wondering why you don't know where the items are. They've been in your inventory for the last 3 hours. Oh man, that was like the most risky thing I may have done this week. I don't know how we just got out of that room alive. We did. Now we're gonna die. Okay. Oh baby. Please don't just despawn the item. Thank you. You can kill me after I do this part. Okay?
Ooh, that's gonna be useful.
Just kill me after I do this part.
Misery Mire. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be Misery Mire. Let's see. Anything else I wanna do here? No, just save and quit. Okay.
Oh, come on, game. You could do better. Could do better. Oh! I got clipped! Oh, man, because I dashed into the tile. I got hit by all those stupid fire things.
Ooh, someone
let's-
can dash. Hey, what's
Let's try.
Let's try not crashing. No
Get
crash.
you a hand. Look, okay, Chrome is booting. I can browse with it. Let's say. Now I'm gonna click on the 3 dots thing and go to settings. I'm probably sure I'm gonna have to. Well, I'm gonna crash.
Well, at least you know how to repeat it.
Oh, yes, he crashed.
RIP! That sucks. I've had browser issues like that, and it was so difficult to actually root cause the thing. It was super
I hope I never had
frustrating.
that kind of shit. Do you remember what was the issue?
The issue was, I think I changed my RAM eventually or something, or I deleted the page file at some point. It was an issue that I'm not really sure how much of an issue it was, kind of thing. Like, how do I say this? Like, at the end of the day, just one day it stopped happening after I'd messed with a whole bunch of other stuff that was not me trying to figure out that issue. And just one day it stopped doing it. I was like, okay. I'm trying to think exactly what it was. The current issue I still have with Firefox is it likes to run out of memory and crash. And then I use the Opera browser, which just uses all of my memory, and it also likes to crash.
Yep.
It crashed.
Yep. I'm gonna uninstall my capture card driver. This is the file. They tell me it's like fucked up. I don't know what's the fucking thing with Chrome. Well,
Is it trying to access it? Thinking it's
maybe
like
what the blue screen. Wait, I'm gonna check for the log. Like what the blue screen says, pretty much it says. Oh man, I can't remember some address thing.
page fault in non-paged memory or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Wait.
so that's
They tell me the file, which is basically my capture card driver.
that's a pretty good hint, actually. Many times that error is not a very good hint.
Why it starts doing that like all of a sudden? I don't know.
It's a conflict between the two. They're probably fighting for the same memory address.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's see. The application-specific permission setting do not grant local launch permission for COM server application with CLSID. There's a thing. Wait, is it the right one? Not sure. Windows log. This is it.
You scared me about those rats, Hux. I'm being super careful around the rats. It's not the same rats though. It's a different rats. So this is the dungeon where we go to die. I'm gonna take another save state because I'm crazy. I like to be able to. I like having a combined set of save states to practice these bosses. I just got clipped real bad. Actually, this is a pretty big mistake that I made. Because I'm gonna need this for the end.
Try something. I need to see that. Oh shit, the bees, not the bees! I had to try it.
You did. You absolutely did.
I used the powder, I was like, I want to see this.
Oh wow, congratulations, you found the powder. You can lightning bolt everything again, dude. You can do that. No, we're dead. We'll not save state a few times. We'll just run back. Mistakes were made though. Like some people, it's probably quite obvious. Like you should have more arrows, bud. Like what are you doing?
Yeah, you only get like one arrow, one bomb.
No, I mean, like, there's places I can get more than 2 arrows at once.
Yeah, regular
Oh, man.
still gives you 5 arrows.
I'm trying to think of where in this dungeon there is a 5 arrow, though. That's sort of a problem. Maybe there's just one right here.
Where are you? Oh no, not in the hole! I'm dead. I have one already.
What? Did you get bounced into the hole after getting hit by an enemy? Oh, cool, an arrow drop. Cool. Just farm these guys for arrow drops.
I'm bad at walking.
Yep, I just uninstalled that shit and
Now it
I
works.
was like, no, but at least when I go to setting, it doesn't crash.
Well, it's a start.
I got the arrow drop. We're good. We good.
Yeah, that's more comfortable.
Oh man, just like stood there and took it like an idiot. So now I gotta do some quick math. and realize exactly how foolhardy this entire proposition is. Just hit me.
Fuck you.
Oh my god, comfortable. Oh, great.
Just to think, I'm already halfway to the Ganon fight that I don't want to do. Could have dropped arrows.
Ganon's fight.
Yeah, the Ganon fight is sword spin text everywhere. And there's no silvers, so you have to it's like 64 sword spins. Yeah, we're gonna do this boss with 1 heart now. I think we can go farm more hearts. Oh, we almost got ratted.
Like, I know I can kill Ganon Silver, that's why 64 times.
Yeah, well, keep in mind that the damage, like you're still doing tempered sword damage with the spins. It's not like this is less than. It's just that now you can't hit multiple times basically. And you can't just slam them forever. Whoa, don't touch me, game. Just because I want a heart, we're gonna make this impossible. No, whatever. I'm just gonna go upstairs. Just because I wanted a heart, game. I knew what this was. You're gonna hit me, aren't you, jerk? Alright. Boss time. Alright. Whoa! Don't lightning bolt me, you jerk. Hell no.
Are you in Mire?
Yeah. Yeah, in that place. Come on, do it. Do the lightning bolt. Let's go. Get out of here. Oh man, we just whiffed entirely. No! Okay. Whoa, baby. That was pretty hot. I'm just running across as he's like, his eyes opening up. Great. Just kill me now.
Why the chat is fucked up?
Because Twitch
Get over
is
here.
even more fucked up.
So close to these lightning bolts, man.
The chat is freaking white, and I can't.
Sorry.
Well,
Can you use the regular dark mode?
multi-twitch.
Oh, baby. Oh, we did it. Oh, we did it. Oh, man.
Nice.
Be a crystal. I don't wanna... It's a crystal! Yes! Oh, yes.
You got like 4 crystals?
I got 4 crystals! Impossible game. Oh man, it was so intense though. That was pretty intense. Whew. Man. Didn't I open in here? 3 for 6.
Of course it will hit.
Oh. Yes. I think I'm still missing an item too.
Technically, I don't think it changed anything for the last fight because he died from anything or anything. I'm gonna try save state.
Go for it. No need.
Let's try this. Oh wait, I don't even have enough mana. No.
Ice Palace, dude.
Yeah.
If you go up, you probably don't have an extra key. There's some
I have
magic
one,
in the.
Right.
Yeah, that right room has some magic refills in it, and if you go up and down the stairs, I think you can force respawn them.
Oh really?
I think so. Or at least there's some more. I don't know how much you need, but there's some more in there. If this truly becomes impossible, Bombos does exist somewhere. I don't remember where it is, but it is around and gettable. I haven't done Ice Palace yet, so you don't need to... But yeah, you need every last shot of that fire rod. And then you can't use it on the boss.
Yes, which sounds super fun.
It is super fun. It's actually one of the more rewarding fights once you kind of learn how to do it. It's quite difficult, because you can't jam them in the corner. You can jam them in the corner a couple times, but then you can't keep doing it. They'll just find their way out.
I need to use the freaking red cane again to put the block.
Oh, you didn't push the block. Yeah, well, there's two magic refills in the final room, but if that's not enough, it's not enough.
Yeah, I already got them, so I don't think I can. Maybe you said climbing the stair might force them to respawn.
I think you can force respawn them, yeah. And if that doesn't work, you can try falling for the fairy and then taking the warp back.
What I'm doing right now.
Because obviously I wouldn't want you to have to like mirror back for 2 magic refills. It's kind of dumb.
The ice block, do they deal like 3 damage? Or...
Oh, you're dead in 1 hit. What do you think this is? In fact, I think the only way you can take 3 hearts from them is if you only have the green mail. If you have the blue mail, I think it's only 2. We had some challenge a million years ago in which one of the like bingo card things was to take 3 damage from a boss, and if you grabbed the blue mail, it took a lot of bosses out of play because they reduce it by 1.
Right, there's no way I can get through it.
I need to learn how to do this boss too. I always screw this boss up. Yogi would always tell me, you gotta learn to do this boss, it's too easy. Alright, 5 crystals. I have this too. Why didn't I mark this off? I think I'm just lucking out because I don't think I've gotten a pendant yet. I have that. Okay. Okay. Now what? I'm gonna go do something that's gonna be fraught with disappointment. I'm trying to figure out what knowledge I actually know. Interesting. Is that true then? It is true. Okay. Oh no, we need to find that. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I don't. I haven't found the Master Sword yet, so do beware that you can't. If you really are intended on killing Ganon, it is required to find the Master Sword. This is not an optional thing. Even your sword spins will not work on him.
Can I get up the fucking mountain without getting hit? Am I asking too much?
Yeah, maybe.
Fucking boulders.
Bollocks. I'm actually amused. I figured this was going to be like more ridiculous because I mean I've only Mothula and I kind of made a big tactical blunder which led to a lot of retries because I was trying to do it in a really bad way. Whoa.
Second mouse dropped.
That was a mouse, okay.
Yeah. Because when I went to, you know, if I want to change stream or something,
Oh.
Because
Don't
I
touch
used-
the rats.
I used to do my laptop when I do that, but the thing is, my laptop is outdated now, and I got this on the 50-inch TV, so
Oh, baby. I need to do that. I really need to do
Alright.
that.
So let's see if this capture card works now. I install another driver, which is because that video card is pretty much the same thing as Microsoft stuff, like the hardware in it. So the guy modified the driver because there's bugs with the driver with this. It's a known thing, and yeah, I tried it once. It works really well. The thing is, I was using the latest now, which probably is buggy again. Alright, let's see if it works.
Oh man, do I need the boots to get through this place?
Where you at?
I'm gonna use that red potion, which doesn't work.
The red potion does not work.
Fuck me.
Yeah,
That was
we
so
talked.
close.
We talked about this.
Yeah, but I thought maybe it was gonna heal at
The
least
one that you
one
got,
heart.
yeah, that'd be kind of cool, but they can't really. It's
No,
only it can be
it's
coded
reserved.
that way.
Yeah, it's reserved for like hard or expert. You can at least restore. Like I think in
Can
on
get a
hard
B.
you restore like 4 hearts or something like that, and I guess you just get 1 heart for expert. So insane.
I think
Alright.
there's just pieces of heart, and there's only a handful of them or something. It tells you in the thing. There just aren't as many.
Yeah, in hard mode you have heart pieces. You don't have full heart hearts. In expert, maybe you have just a few pieces of heart. I'm guessing maybe 6, 8. Makes sense. Maybe
I'm
8.
getting worried about this boss, Hux. I'm doing math on Fire Rod. It sounds pretty bad. I gotta get through the rat room first, that I'm sure you had serious fun with. I do have the powder, except that's just gonna cause everything in this room to despawn, so we're not doing that one. They only do 1 heart, Hux. What are you talking about?
What am I doing anyway?
Maybe they did 2, or maybe, I don't know. I got the chest, so if I die, I don't have to do a stupid room again. I kind of don't want to do this room at all. I'm gonna take the cheese route out of here, which I don't think has anything else in it. Unfortunately, it costs a key. Good news, I have an extra key. It's the dungeon of too many keys. Get out of my way. Alright.
Yeah, ice is kind of great for that. There's a lot of keys that you can get that are not just.
Yeah, I think I actually have every key. Yeah, I guess the thing I could tell you is you could have just gotten the... Oh, you didn't have the thing for the Switch, so that doesn't matter. You wouldn't have the red cane if you had the Switch. You see the dumb math you have to now do when the game is like this.
That would have to do with skipping the bomb skip.
Well, not only that, you have to do the... If you have the extra key to do the Switch, then you can just go and throw the block down yourself. Like, that's how you're supposed to do the dungeon. I know that's really stupid, because now you have to go all the way around.
Yeah.
But I'm literally here for the fairies.
For now, I'm just playing along until you beat the game.
Oh,
Whenever you
you're
get to
something
Ghana,
else.
I'm gonna retire because there's no way I'm gonna finish this shit.
What I'm curious about is if I can actually use a fairy. Oh, you can't catch them. You can't catch them. Right? Is that right? You can't catch them.
Yeah. I haven't tried, but... No! The worst place I can die! Oh. Yeah, let's try
I told you this was going to be impossible.
again. Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you have full magic, you don't need the... It's okay with the red cane, because these two things just fill you up anyways.
Yeah, yeah. I guess I was like one little unit short.
I like having practice on this boss as well. This boss is impossible. Let's see how badly we can screw this boss up. want to see if I can get the... There is sort of a perfect kill here. We might have just gotten it. Nope.
Well,
Whoa, no. Yeah, you guys can stop doing that to me.
Wait, I think I got the no, I still
No! Get out of here, you stupid eyeball. No! I am so close to dying here like 4 times. No! Get out of here.
Oh, there's a chest in there. But I have no matter what's
I should just be using the hammer at this point. I guess I didn't hit this guy at all yet, because he's certainly not dead. I'm getting on the wrong piece of this. There we go, we did it. Oh, we did ice!
Nice.
How stupid. Alright, I got 6 crystals.
wow.
What a stupid game. Oh, man. I was so hesitant, I'm like, I could just switch to the hammer and do this once and not be on, like, the very clip of getting hit by the thing from the sky every single time. Oh, man. Wow.
It's Turtle Rock. Yeah,
This is
I've got
weird.
Turtle Rock.
I still have problem in OBS.
Oh,
I
OBS
guess I
doesn't work now.
No, I mean, my capture card sometimes to make it show, I have to close OBS, restart OBS, close OBS, restart OBS. And then at one point, I say, okay, I'm gonna show it.
Wow. Oh, I got killed again on the overall map in between skull rooms. Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Shit.
You gotta have that hook shot out, and you should just hook
Yeah,
shot
yeah, I had the
dudes.
hammer. I was like, I'm gonna squash them. Nobody squashed them. Bad move, I'm like,
In modes like this, I try to not give them the time of day. If I know I can just get the stun.
yeah,
There's a little bit of playing safe in this, too. I mean, I know you know this.
I was playing safe until like maybe 30 minutes ago where I was like, yeah, you know what? We're not getting through this shit.
I feel bad now.
Oh, it's
You were
cool, man. I
gung-ho
wanted
at the
to try
start
it.
of this.
I wanted to try it. I'm glad I did.
Hopefully at least you get 1 crystal.
Yeah. And I got the big key for... No, I didn't.
I'm still
Yeah,
missing
maybe
the
I could-
Master Sword. We might be here a while.
I was like, maybe I could do Thief. Would be able to beat Thief's boss.
I think the state that you're in for Thieves is probably you have everything you need, but you can't get the big key chest because you're missing a key to do that. But you can do everything else, plus you can probably find a way to rig yourself to have full magic, and then abuse the blue cane a little bit. And if you fail it, I mean, the restart is 2 rooms away with full hearth,
Yeah.
with full hearts.
But I haven't found the big key for
Oh,
so,
kind of need that.
yup. I'm gonna go and try to reach Mutula now. Just for the kick.
Yeah. That one I would save state before the fight. That's a good fight to
Yep.
have on practice, even
My
though
plan.
it's
Definitely my plan.
a short run back, but it's you want to try to get there with as much magic in tow as you can. So I actually switched over to the lamp for some of the fire rod things. And bear in mind there's a couple refills in that room too, but
Yeah, I'm
kinda-
gonna do that and die and do that and die.
yeah, it's
When I
kind of
die-
sword spin hell to, you know,
When I die, I keep my magic.
big key. Yes, your magic stays where it's at. So if you try to do the boss fight and you lose the you lose the fight.
Usually I would do that with the mirror, but I don't have it. Let's just kill the sorcerers.
But that's why I say save state, so you could basically restart with better conditions. So otherwise you have to go find a magic refill, which if this was for money, you'd have to go back to the where the big key chest is and go to that room. I think that's the nearest guaranteed magic refill. Of course, we can't change this thing the normal way. There's no boomerangs either. Wow. There's no boomerangs in this mode.
Yep, there's none.
Yeah, because there's no way for me to flip the switch. You just don't. That's the answer. You just don't. Oh man. Glad I have bombs left. I haven't actually found bombs since the time I used all those bombs on that one boss. So I just have the couple left that I didn't use on the boss.
Oh yeah, also there's like 0 upgrade.
I don't think there's a magic cape either. Maybe there is a... Yeah, there is a magic cape. Has to be in the game. It's just the same rules as the cane.
Yeah,
I'm curious.
Bumper.
Yep. And as well as the Agonist Tower.
No.
So I'm kind of more on this search to find the Master Sword at this point, which would be really funny if it's on the pedestal. I'd probably have a laugh. Oh man, I just saved my butt there from getting hit by like 4 things.
I was super trolly. Hey.
Certainly finding a lot of $1 bills lately, so maybe it is.
Oh my god.
But some of the stuff like this is good practice, so like I know I said earlier, like it's... I guess some of these strategies are actually like, if you have nothing and for some reason you really want to do it, knowing the bare minimum strat you can pull off. I figured Mothula that... I forgot you had the hammer. The hammer... You certainly got a lot of everything at the start of this game, and I'm wondering if that just happens because of the way the rule set works.
Yeah, I mean, because of the keys, they probably don't have a choice but to give you access to the...
Well, it's just, yeah. It just starts rolling and placing things and it goes well. Yeah. But just with this mode, I mean, there's a lot of bosses that you can't actually damage with the fighter sword. Like, the sword has to be somewhere early enough in the game that you can still play the game. It's not quite like the other one where we get so many things and can kind of explore. Because there are 4 swords and you can kind of find a few different ones. It's kind of stuck once it's placing it. There's a lot of locations that are just illegal because they don't work. They just don't work.
That's true. I should not even try to kill them.
So I'm about to get the 7th crystal here.
Nice.
And then we have to figure out where the... Get out of my way. Oh, baby. This room just decided to kill me. Good news is there are 2 hearts at the end of this room. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where this Master Sword is. I got a few ideas, but there's not a whole lot, like, areas in the game to go do stuff. You are not clipping me. You know what? I'm just killing you.
Let's try again.
Yeah, hell, let's save this one on 8, so I have this one in practice too.
I cannot get it twice.
Get what twice?
I cannot get hit by the mummies more than once.
Oh no, no, you're pretty,
I'm dead. Alright, got through, kind of. Survive this room.
I am wasting time on this boss right now. Oh, this is a strategy for this boss. It's just not going particularly well. We need to get the hell out of that ring. Oh, baby. Greedy. Very greedy. Oh, so close. Oh, so close.
Oh, it kind of sucks
I'm-
that I got hit there. You know what?
I'm standing way too far away from this guy.
Yes.
I'm not standing near this. Oh no. Oh, that kind of half
Alright, I
glitched.
think that's kind of.
Over here, you big eyeball.
Sorry.
Fine. Okay, now it's time to die on the second phase of this boss. Gotta get to the corner here. Alright, so we have 7 crystals now.
Nice.
Now I don't know what to do besides cry. I guess in theory I can get stuck doing Ganon's Tower basement. There's a lot of places to go, you know. Like, what I have left is there's a chest in Thieves, there's a chest in Hera. I may not have the key for that. There's nothing left in those dungeons. There's a few overworld things. I mean, I guess the biggest bang for my buck is Ganon's Tower. I mean, I can always go on. Whoa, hello. Could always go unlock Ganon, and then just do that, you know.
Might be in Ganon's Tower. I would bet on that.
There's like 20 chests there, and that's more than everything else. It's not the worst thing to have to do the basement. It's just an extra thing. But there's like Eastern's fully done, Desert's fully done. The only dungeon I haven't been in. Only one dungeon I haven't been in. I'm gonna do some of the overworld ones, and I think we're just gonna head to Ganon's Tower and complete it, and just do a full clear. Even though it's probably gonna be pretty heavily disappointing, but I mean, we got this far and not needing the Master Sword, so in theory, it's the least required item of all of the things in this. But there's only one of them, so any of these places.
Holy shit!
can have.
You guys only had 3 hearts.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's no hearts in the game.
Holy shit!
Medicine. Medicine and everything else. By the way, if you don't have the Master Sword, you can't do the tablets.
Yep.
Yeah.
But now it tells you what's on the tablet when you have the book.
Yeah, I think
Yep, it's been doing that for a while.
Oh, I guess I don't come there with a singular sword often. But it's almost as good as looking at it.
It happened to me once that I wanted to do the tablet and I was kind of stuck, and I checked, and that's where I saw that they tell you what it is now. I didn't know before, but yeah.
There isn't really a whole lot. I mean, there's only one item I need, and it's just the stupid sword. I'm a fun guy. I'm a fungi? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Huh. Well, that's dumb. What did we not do over here, and why is it not marked? Oh, the Mimic Cave. Okay. I'm a fungi, huh? Stupid mushroom. Oh, so it can't be the sword because we can't use it, so I can mark that off too. It's not playable. Wow, you have to really haul ass in the stupid spike cave. Okay, so we're done here. Man, you have to haul ass in the spike cave. Okay, this is done. Oh. never checked Bumper Cave.
God damn.
Where are you at, Hux? How's it going?
I'm trying to beat Matula, but I'm abusing save state and I'm getting nowhere, and I'm like, wow, if I had to do this legit, fuck.
I mean, you are kind of trying to do it legit. It's just your attempts don't require 3 minutes. Still on 3 minutes. It doesn't require
I don't
to
have
get
to
back
do
there.
it every time. Yeah.
Yeah. Really, it's really not that bad. I'm fully aware that you can get back there.
Yeah, like, exactly. It's like life is short. We all know we got here. Well,
Well, it's just, I mean, we're not in a for money race conditions. It's not worth the.
Yep.
The point is to if you want to learn how to do it, it's good practice. Like, I would recommend the hammer. I try to go on his left side at the start of the fight and get him right when he's vulnerable at the start, and that hopefully puts him in a good position. If that doesn't work, I try to throw a fire rod shot right at the start and then get on the left-hand side to, again, try to hammer him. It only takes 4 shots with the hammer. But you have to be pretty choosy about when to hammer, and you have to kind of be willing to take a hit from the spike instead of him. But you get one hit. Oh no. Well, I just messed that up. Wow, did I just mess that up? I just kind of lost the chest. Thanks, game. And it'd be 8 sword spins if you try to go down that route, or 8 fire rod hits. So even if you just get a couple hammers in and then play it a little bit safer, it's just really hard to get the sword
What's
spin.
messing with me? It's my stupid monitor that keeps changing the brightness. It makes me rage inside.
Wait, what? The new one?
Yeah, the new one. I don't know. There's a setting I have to turn off. It keeps on changing the brightness, like to adapt to something. It's fucking me up. It's probably nothing, really hard to change, but I haven't explored the menu yet. So.
Oh, where are we going?
Guess I'm going to Ganon's Tower. Why is this showing me this?
Jesus fuck, where I installed that. Wait, what?
Oh, there's a lot of bad rooms in that Ganon's Tower. Can I have the Master Sword at least? Please? Pretty please? Sugar on top? I had this magic powder forever too, so maybe this is something. There's a lot of bad places for this Master Sword to be. You know it can't be Mushroom. It's been ruled out. There are only 2 places in the overworld I haven't been to that aren't the Mimic Cave. I don't really consider that an overworld place.
Fuck! So
It's
close.
Clefairy! Did you get a few hits in on him?
I think I'm like 1 hit away, like pretty often, but
I mean, if you're making progress. It's good
2 or
progress.
3 times with the hammer, but sometimes he hits the spike, so it kind of cancel it.
Yep. Yeah, you probably get a lot better at recognizing whether or not he actually took a hit too with the. And get a better idea of where his hitbox is too. Okay, well this was pointless. Like really?
He had a really finicky hitbox.
Yeah, like his wings don't count, so you have to kind of. That's why I like doing the side hammer, because you get the range from the hammer, plus you can kind of his box is thinner, I think, from the sides. Watch this be the stupid sword. I didn't play the whole game. So this is gonna do it for Overworld. And then we go look for. I guess we'll go look in Ganon's. $100, okay. Alright, let's go to Ganon's Tower then. Gonna need more arrows too. Kind of be nice if you could have a fairy in this though. Like that's not that terrible.
It's not insane. If you want fairies, or maybe in expert.
So we're gonna take the safe route to go get to the I mean, fairies do exist, you just can't use them to revive, basically.
Yeah.
Like, I use the fairy rooms. They're quite useful to heal up before the boss, if it's useful. Sometimes going in with just half a heart on some of the weaker bosses is a little bit foolhardy. Oh, perfect, I hit him too. Oh no! I know what you do. Get out of here. I know about you trying to ruin my drinking water. Don't you dare. I knew you were. Well, this Ganon's Tower just got fun. Actually, we could just go in this dungeon and die. I'm using other dungeons to go die.
Yeah, let's just respawn in this place.
And now we have to not die to the things that I can't actually damage. Last time we just kind of walked around these two. I guess in theory we could just do one of these. Let's use the mirror to iframes past this guy.
Fuck this fight.
Alright. We have somehow, in little over 2 hours, made it to Ganon's Tower on this stupid game. How you doing, Dr. Mutilated? Thanks for the host, Katie. Auto-host. Alright. So, the other problem here, by the way, just so we're clear on this, I have a limited number of keys to this dungeon. So, I guess let's do the rooms that... I need to make sure if I go upstairs I have 1 key remaining.
Finally! And gives me a map. Great. I have a map.
Oh, you killed him?
How
Congratulations,
useful.
dude.
Thanks. God damn, it took forever. And I was so
Right,
close so many times. Yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna take a few seconds and try to fucking mess with my display. Try to fucking... how does this menu work?
You're getting so close to wasting the key on the store. Get out of here, you stupid thing. Oh, great, just what I wanted. The compass. Turtle Rock. Great. Okay, so we're 3 chests down in this dungeon. We found nothing. So there are 4 chests on that side, but we really don't want those. We have to be economical about our key use here. Alright, another item down.
I hate this menu.
What's wrong with your menu, Hux?
When I bought my monitors, I wanted to have the same model I had.
Oh, you're not talking about the Zelda menu. You're talking about...
Yeah, I don't even understand. Like, I try to fix that stupid brightness thing. And I wanted to have the same monitors because I was already familiar with it. And, you know, I like the settings and everything. This is like totally new to me and I have no clue how it works.
It's a Asus or it's the ones I use?
No, it's LG.
Oh, okay. I know a lot of people that have those too. There's only like 3 brands anymore. Okay. So that requires a key, but I have 1,000 keys, so let's just do this.
Overscan, that's not it. Black level, I don't think so.
I do literally have 1,000 keys. It's the 1,000
Custom
key.
10.
Oh my god. Well, I found the big key there.
Cannot be available in D-sub signal only. What is D-sub?
It's I think a type of, isn't it a type of connector for DVI or whatever? I don't know.
Ultimate 6 standby. What's this? Oh.
This dungeon's Disappointment City right now. We've got 7 more chests that are gettable.
I don't see how to fucking fix this shit.
Should ask Siri. Siri knows the answer.
Oh no. No, I changed the language. It's an old kind of weird language. There's too many languages.
I figured your choices would have been German, English, and French. You have 2 of those covered.
You have like at least 10 so far.
Oh, aren't they a Japanese company? They might actually have a few more in there. I guess LG is that. Are they still General Electric?
Power indicator, no, that's not it. Resolution, I don't want to mess with the resolution. That's not it.
Well, isn't that special?
I have no clue how to fix this. Maybe it's not even fixable.
It's probably auto adjust power save. Unless it's some kind of weird backlight issue where the backlighting is being chosen on the fly, which seems weird.
It's black level here. Overscan, I don't know what overscan is.
Overscan's gonna make it look bright. Oh,
Power indicator.
This guy needs to get out of here. Well, just what I wanted, a single arrow. Alright, first boss. Don't you dare touch me. Can't waste arrows. Okay. Alright, boss dead. Useless.
Okay, so what power indicator?
Don't you have a manual or something for this guy?
Yeah, I guess I should check that out.
I like that this entire run is turned into tech support hour. It's like, screw this game. I'm gonna fix my browser that crashes. I'm gonna fix the other thing.
I mean, it was not so much of a run from the start. I knew you were gonna kill me.
But that's not the
Like,
point.
no
This
way.
is good.
It's not a race, it's just for kicks of trying.
It's never a race.
Alright, I'm gonna try to fix that later.
I don't know what to do here.
I just turned it off. Wait.
I'm gonna grab these 4 items.
Okay, it's smart. It says smart energy saver on. I don't know how to.
Yeah, get rid of that. If I've learned anything about energy savers, you need to turn them off.
I'm gonna check the manual later. Fuck it.
You need to get out of here, dude. Get out of here.
I was like, is Billy sleeping again?
I think Billy's just
No,
fighting
just
his computer.
Turn his mic off.
No,
Alright, there's
no,
nobody in here. There's nobody watching. That's perfect. So I'm just gonna cut stream. I like it.
Nobody here. There ain't nobody here. If this mummy touches me through this, I'm gonna be bad. I'm mad.
Okay, I have 2 viewers, so that means me and maybe Billy.
They walk by this. Oh, you actually have a whole bunch of people watching, believe it or not. It's like 6 people in your chat.
Yeah.
One of them's your bot, though.
All chatting at the same time. Alright, let's just cut this. I'm gonna go.
So I managed to do something where the hand doesn't spawn anymore, and I'm not really sure what I did. Is there magic here? Can there be magic here? Cool. Alright. Kill you. I don't think you... Yeah, oh, you deuce, you deuce. You found the compass to Swamp Palace. Well, I know where all your keys to Dark Palace are. And I also know that there are no items in the basement of Ganon's Tower that are worth your time. So now we're going to begin the trek. The trek of pain that is somehow getting through this without dying. I'm not even. Gotta do this the correct way. Get out of here. Alright. First room down. And I'm taking a save state. What I just hit. Oh, this room sucks. Well, the problem here is if I somehow manage to take a hit from the... I don't know why I didn't use the trick that everyone uses here, actually. This is kind of dumb. Okay, well, we got through room 1, but I'm down to 7 arrows.
You have to mute your stream because I hear everything twice.
Oh no. Oh yeah, I'd do that. Yeah. Okay. Alright, this room. You know what I don't want to do again? That other room. I don't want to keep you waiting either, so... We wait here to make them turn off. And it looks like I actually locked them all. Oh no, that's right, it doesn't work that way. That's okay, we can just red key this.
On the right side, even though there was nobody watching, I'm really glad of the result. I'm really happy with my layout. Looks good. It's a
I haven't seen it yet. I gotta see this.
It's a huge improvement compared to what I have. Like it's an actual layout. It's not pretty, but it's
I just like a really nice and clean layout. When I say nice and clean, I just put the stuff on there just because when I set it up the way I like to watch stuff, so it's probably not the greatest, but I don't know why I'm opening all these.
For the longest time, I didn't want to use a webcam, so I decided to.
Oh, you don't have a cam. Now you have a cam.
Yeah, now I mean, I used to have one forever, but I rarely
I got you.
used it. Every once in a while, I wanted to show off something on stream, so I would start the cam just to show something. Like, hey, look, my new controller, whatever, and then turn it off. And it's something I wanted to do. Like, I was like, yeah, once I get affiliated or partner, I'm gonna put a cam on it, make it more professional.
Huh.
I do love personally when people use cam. It's not required, but it's a
No, I like cam. Well, that was a mistake. That was a real big mistake. This is a bad mistake. Just kill him. I stunned him and put him on the stupid conveyor belt. Whoops.
He's just going around.
This is a bit greedy, but I figured I'd rather fight the boss than fight this and have issues. Even though there's hearts in this room, they never work out right.
Whenever I have bumbos, I use it a lot in those rooms.
It's pretty free. We need to get through this room though.
you don't gain time, but you can gain time if like you had a bad room. Like if you had a hard time getting them, you're gonna waste time overusing bombos or whatever.
Uh-oh.
Of course, if you can do those rules perfectly, you're not getting time. You probably lose.
No, Bombos is usually a lost time for me.
So like for like the
Oh
room,
man, what am I doing?
the room when you stunned the guy, he was just turning like going around. That room, there's like just 2 guys, so usually I try to kill them, and if I fail, I'm gonna use bombos, but
Yeah,
it's faster to just kill them.
I'm doing a complicated handshake right now, so I'll get back to you.
It's cool, I'm watching it, I'm gonna shut up.
No, you're fine. Oh, you're fine. It's just that got a little butt clenching. It was a little
Right.
crazy. All right,
Fine. You can get the 1 heart in that pot.
that is that. You betcha. Normally there's a free heart in this room too. So the problem with this room is that we have a small sword and we might get clipped. Hey, we didn't get clipped today. Oh, this got messed up.
Also, like you get hit by the guy because you're sort of.
Well, yeah. This room is kind of a. Okay, we are not even messing with this. We've come too far. Every single one of them is just getting stunned. I don't care. Because we have an issue in this next room where we might as well just take a save state.
Yeah, you don't have much mana, but you can refill a little bit.
Well, we're just going to use lamp strats on this, which means I have to pull all 3 stones and get the magic refill that's in the bottom here. And we basically just wait for the thing to start coming across, and we just start lighting them. It's just going to be tight. There's a trick here where basically we just want to make sure we don't go upstairs on basically the trigger, because if you go upstairs when the trigger switches, it'll screw up the game.
Oh, the same way if you.
Same thing the thing I did
go
before.
through the door at the same time.
Yep.
So both the door and the staircase are killed.
Ooh. Cut this stream.
Yeah, I killed Matula and I was like, alright, I'm done, I'm gonna go eat something.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I eat something before.
I try to fix my monitor, but I'm gonna have to read the manual or something. Because I don't know how to do it.
We aren't actually gonna do. We can't do him because we don't have anything. We have a bomb. Let's just use the bomb. Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay, it worked. Okay. A key to something. Oh, baby! That's interesting. Okay, so now we have a problem. And the problem is that this boss sucks. We're gonna do this. Not like that. Well, we're just save stating, so I want to redo the whole thing, because I could get clipped here and it could just be bad. This guy usually doesn't. There he is. So we're not going back to the dungeon. Sorry. Sorry to the purists. I don't care. I told you I'd get clipped. We shouldn't have taken a hit in that other room. Like, I don't know how that happened, but it did. So if he goes off screen, he basically freezes, and that's not really what we're trying to abuse here, but it does let us kind of reset what's going on. There we go. Kind of amazed that Ganon's Tower. The only thing that Ganon's Tower told me is to go do what you call it? Go to Dark Palace. That's all it told me. Okay. Somehow they all got out of my way. So here is what I want my save state for.
Hopefully it's not a blue ball fest.
Oh no, this is a don't die fest. I don't think this actually works. We're gonna find out. Okay, good, they do reflect. Thank God. I guess I should have known that it does. Oh, those do 1 heart. Whoops. Restart. I thought they only did half. But I guess this stage in the game they have to be doing double at least. Oh well. Okay, so can I get hit by anything? And that's why we have the red key now.
I mean, besides doing run or like a really competitive race, save states is not that much. Like when I play on my 3DS, I use save state all the time because I'm like, dude, life is short. I know I can do it. Just 10 times a week.
Well, I'm just trying to maximize my practice time. This sword is so short that it's actually screwing up my timings of this. Wow, so you can't stand on that. This is actually a really hard fight.
Well, you have the blind net. Maybe you have more reach with the blind net.
That is a thought. The problem is, like, I don't know what direction any of that's gonna go.
Lol. I don't use
Oh,
attack
these
for it.
blue guys. I've never had to have the blue cane out just to get a shot in to protect myself, and I can't even get into the part of using it. It's so hard. I kind of don't understand why this guy does blue now either. Oh, they're tracking. That's cool. Because he doesn't do the same break every time. So the fact that he does the same number of blues just doesn't really matter because a lot of the time is wow. I'm just being an idiot. I need to stop talking. I gotta focus. Let me kill this guy. Then we'll talk.
You spin attack on him when I get to.
Yeah,
I barely
that's
ever
true.
use spin attack.
I guess I could do that.
I don't know, I just don't like it. I land more shots without doing it.
Fair enough.
I see that you have that Yeti microphone.
Yep.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. It hasn't really changed much, but you can definitely tell that we're in stereo now. The depth of sound is a lot better. This is impossible. It's actually impossible. Well, I have to watch out for the blue shot. The blue shot just kills you unless I spin it. I think we got it this time.
No, but it tracks, but only a certain amount of travel or time.
Oh, I once it breaks is I think the answer.
It's like it's exactly the same thing as the tile ring thing.
Oh, good point. It does have the same, doesn't it? Oh my god, we got him. Okay. So now, I gotta go find the Master Sword before we can do the final boss. Because I can't do them.
Dark
man.
Palace.
I think it's Dark Palace. There's literally nothing left in Ganon's tower. There's one chest in Hera. We know the floating island's no good. There's like two. We will cheat our way into Turtle Rock to find that other thing. There's one chest in Thieves, but Dark Palace has the most chests, and just judging by what we've received. There is Super Bomb as well. We could do
Alright, I'm
Super
gonna go
Bomb.
check really quickly what I'm gonna eat.
So maybe we'll just go do Super Bomb first. The really fun part about after the Ganon fight is that it doesn't reset anything. So walking around here with half a heart and a bomb that costs money, not that we're gonna not be able to afford to replace it. So I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I like the spin tactic, but it's usually only kind of got one shot to angle it anyways.
Yeah, well, you have to be pretty darn precise to get 2 or even 3.
Yeah. I might be the only person that does the spin.
The other thing is the timing when they get desync a little bit. Like,
Yeah. No. No, you guys go away. Get out of here. I'm gonna stand far away from this bomb. Did you know you could do that? Most people don't know you can do that.
I saw you throw the guy.
Yeah, that's tempered sword damage. Okay, so that's a lot of disappointment right there. So we need to go. If we have to kill the boss, we're gonna need magic. Where is there? I don't think there's a magic drop there. I'm gonna go with maybe we don't have to kill the boss. Let's stay positive. Impossible boss. So there's really nothing left. There's Mimic Cave. Yeah, there's just what's left. Alright, we made it in the dungeon, so now we're just hoping to find... It's just, I don't think there's something easy in here that's like there's no full magic refill in here. We're just gonna have to learn something here. I think this is all like arrows and bombs in this dungeon. Pretty sure. Why am I like even attempting this like this? I should die and heal. Like, there's actually a benefit because most things in this dungeon won't kill me in one hit. Even the boss doesn't kill me in one hit. Especially with no magic. There's no bailout procedure.
There's probably magic in that right part at the end. Where it is.
Right part at the end. There it is.
Mimic.
Yes, you might be right. That might be the only.
I'm not even sure. Maybe it's dropped most of the time.
I think you're right. Yeah, obviously the drops in this are reduced, so something does drop the full magic. It's just I don't know. It only showed up in swamps, so I'm assuming it's pretty garbo. Many of these rooms are like heart arrow.
Yeah, here's arrows.
Yeah, both of the mimic rooms, they're on opposite sides. Left side, right side. Nope, these are arrows. That's okay. Arrows are useful, though. Arrows give us some kind of ranged protection. I don't know what the hell I just did there. I guess you can grab onto those statues, is what happened there. You know what? We're healing.
Oh wow, you haven't done much of POD.
No, I haven't been here yet. Didn't have the big key or anything. This is... You're not going to the boss yet. Wow, it's pretty funny when you have 5 keys in this dungeon. That's not normally possible. Key to somewhere else. Oh, that's... Oh, no! That's the small key to Thieves' Town. Please don't tell me that was what was rolled. Is that the big key chest in Thieves is not open? It's 'cause we didn't have enough keys for it. So this is a bomb and an arrow. There's 2 hearts downstairs and no magic refills. We could try killing turtles. I think they have the same drop table as the... Let me think about this. Would they have the same drop table? Heart money? I don't know. We have the hammer. We can find out. These 2 are right here. Well, they're just gonna drop nothing. That's cool. Alright, let's go back. Let's go to the back of this dungeon. Might as well waste all my keys. Actually, that was actually a pretty critical error, because now we don't have enough keys if we don't find one. I really don't want to do this boss though. But this basically means we have to do the bomb jump now. If we want to check everything. Let's do the not need a key part first. Because I don't want to take cheap damage. Bomb. Okay. I have no magic. Uh-oh.
Oh, you have enough keys.
Nope. There's a key south, there's a key to the west, and there's a key before the boss. So I don't have enough keys to actually explore the rest of this stuff.
Key before the boss is big key.
Nope. There's a key door as soon as you go down in the basement. Frequently people that are doing an NMG run sometimes forget to grab the key.
Oh.
There's an extra key you have to grab.
Yeah, you need to go down to a key.
So we just aren't. I mean,
You have like 3 chests ahead of you. So
yeah, I decided to do this. I should have done the bomb jump. I would recommend. Oh baby, I'm a wizard. Thanks, game. I really didn't want to do that boss either.
oh yeah.
So now we have to figure out where to get a full magic refill.
That mountain, dark side, but it's kind of.
No, it's too far.
Potion shop.
Doesn't work.
No, potion don't work.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
We could actually attempt this theory, but I'm gonna go do this one.
Here's
This is the quickest one I know of.
yeah, right.
Actually, there's an even quicker one I know of, but it's probably rigged in this to not work correctly. We can try it. So
Wait, the tree there. Okay, but it's in the light.
it's in the light world. Yeah. It's the wrong tree.
No, it's the other tree.
It's the other tree.
Near,
Yeah.
near the portal. This one there.
One on the
Yeah,
right?
it's the one near the portal. Yeah. There's only like 8 full magic refills in the game that are guaranteed.
I didn't remember there was a magic. Yeah.
There it is. Now what? Oh, we were gonna check to see if the, I have no idea what the item shop would do, or with the Switch hut. Unless they're just 99999. No, they're not. We could try this. Here's a bomb. Doesn't do a thing. Alright, let's fill up. Well, this is about to get interesting. I have no idea if I'm actually going to be able to do this. This one. Just don't get clipped by birds. So, naturally, anything that happens in this boss fight that's bad is a death. Just like that's a death. I knew that was a bad idea. Let's do this the other way. It's just so easy to get clipped there.
Yeah, well, even if you had, because you didn't kill Aghanim, or
Yep. No Aghanim. Despite having the mirror, I don't spawn in the Dark World.
Oh.
I don't know if that was changed or if it's just this version.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like you could still spawn there.
Pretty sure.
Yeah. Like, as long as you have the mirror. If you didn't have the mirror.
Right, because the mirror was, yep. Alright. I know I have a million saves at a geometry wizard, so let's just do this.
Alright, so it's time to die.
Yeah, it's gonna be tricky.
I wish I knew how many hits it was.
With the Master Sword?
Yeah, well, yeah, if anyone
think
actually
it's-
can figure that one out, that'd be kind of cool.
I think it's 24. Not sure.
Well, I guess it's as many as it takes with the Tempered Sword.
No, it's more.
I don't think it's more.
Maybe 32. I don't know.
5.
Whoa, that was bad. I mean, we're still in phase 1, but it's because you aren't, like, hitting him with a million shots. Alright, we're in phase 2 now. Can't use our magic for anything else besides... You know what, let's just cheese this a little bit. We're probably going to die a million times, so... Oh, okay. I'm not accepting that. he just clipped. Oh well. Let's see what we get. That was a bad place to save. I guess it was at the end of a cycle. I'm not really sure how that clipped me. The hitboxes on those are obviously not circular. They're very square. I guess if you're just that close. You see how like some of the sword spins I'm trying not to actually get right on his cape or whatever. It's very, very easy to... So we're basically just at the start of round 2 again. Round 1's really not that interesting. That's a really bad place to hit him, is the correct answer. Oh, man. So what happens if I reset from here? Okay. Let's start from the start. So how much health does he have? Do we know? 2. Oh man, that was terrible.
Let me check.
Should just have to count the phase. I mean, so as long as we aren't using magic, I don't need to... I can just reset. Two. We almost died there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, guessing it's 12, 13, it's 12. It's probably 16 in the next phase. So this would be 3, 4, 5, get out. I'm probably not getting back in. Greedy, 6, did not hit. That was tight. 6, 7, 8. No, you stupid game. It was off screen. There was no way to do that. So I'm guessing it's 12, so maybe we'll do this. So I guess it is, so if it's 12, it can't be 12. I thought it was 64. Really, the hardest phase in this for me is phase 2, especially because now there's no window to do the... I guess you can do it, but Game? Kill me. There's no good window to like hook shot and save your butt. Maybe there is. Maybe I'm making too much of it. Okay, so don't do that when he apexes. Just have to get a little more inventive in this fight, more than I've ever done. Oh, I was getting greedy. Could have got 4 hits in there. If it's 12, if it really is 12 a phase, I mean it's 12, 12, 4, and then 12 again. So that would be 42 hits.
What?
If each phase is 12, except the third phase is going to be 4, because it's the one where he knocks the tiles out. That was just terrible. I got my sword got stuck. Unless it's 16 on that second phase. If I get through the second phase, we'll probably get through this. But I kind of want to get through it without cheesing it.
Well, I don't have to. I don't seem to have any number.
It'll probably list it as HP, except the entire fight is like based on triggers. So it'll just be like how many tempered sword hits does it take, because these all have to be sword spins. So the tempered sword's going to hit for 8 on him. Oh my god. I'm not very good at evading this stupid thing, and then it clips me. Here, I'll see if I can find it for you. Here you go. Well, this is one place to check it out. So, 12 hits to advance each phase. So it is 12 shots with the stupid thing. So we don't need to be as aggressive as we are. 16 was the part where I should.
So it must be like 48 shots for the fight or something.
Well, the third phase is the one that he knocks the tiles out, and you only have to hit him once. God bless it. When it knocks out his thing kills your sword. Like normally when you do a sword spin or like you clink your sword on something, it doesn't do this, but like because you're hitting him and the regular sword damage doesn't do damage, it just does that thing where it's like, oh, I can't damage this. Like if you try to use the fighter's sword on the little blobs for the Argus kind of thing.
Wow. I'm on the side that says that you need the Master Sword or Tempered Sword and you need to spin attack. I'm like, yeah, with the Master Sword and Tempered Sword.
Well, Tempered Sword's going to do gold damage, though, so it's only going to be like 8 hits instead of 12. It's just you would never do that. Oh my god, game trying to... I'm trying.
What the fuck? They sell t-shirts and shit.
So we got 1 hit on this phase. So we just got to be a little more careful, I think, on this phase and just get through it, right? Even though it's going to be slow. This is a really bad direction to have the sword spin, and this is not even going to work.
I can see.
Oh my god! Oh, on top of me, you jerk! Don't do that on top of me.
Again,
No! No bueno. Get out of here. Don't ruin my drinking water.
I'll be right back.
He is... Man, he warps on top of my face. That sucks. We were so close. The best part is the stupid flames that he does in the final phase are going to do max damage. And we still have to hit him 12 more times. At least I know it's 12 now. It's 12 and 8. For better swords. That's why in the last phase, the tempered sword, golden sword thing doesn't matter. If you wanted to know that. I just gotta use this hookshot thing more that I never do enough of. Oh, baby. The game just decided to not charge the sword spin. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. I'm so tempted at the start there, you'll see it in a second, to hook shot over to it. I'm just very fearful that I won't have any immunity left when he brings the pitchfork back. Didn't get a double there. If you're really slick, you can try to squeeze in between him and the wall to get a double.
Yeah.
I don't. You've probably seen me try it a couple times. That's what I use. That's what I do with the cape.
I've seen that sometimes.
Okay, so we should be in phase 2 now. Hopefully we don't get clipped this time. Okay, he's gonna do it. He did this bad. This is basically the worst pattern, because there's just no way to do anything. Well, that was a little bit better. We're only going to get one hit in. I might get two, actually. I just have to be greedy here and get in. Run away. Well, this is crazy practice right here, isn't it? Get out of here. Get out of here with this cannon. What you doing to me, man? No! Stupid game! He clipped me. He clipped me when it didn't hit. Oh! Possible game. 1, 2. I don't even need to count on this phase. Who cares? Can I kill you with sword beams? We're so close too. Like, I really don't want to cheese this. But you see how you can be so close to him and it doesn't quite hit him.
Yeah.
We should. Game just decided to do it twice. Oh man.
I think his box is like fucking offset or something.
It's like Mothula. He's like wide, but it's not actually part of his hitbox. Like it's like his armor or whatever his red stuff is the actual hitbox. It's just the two tiles. Jeez, throw that thing faster, dude. I try to get him on the diagonals because it's usually the easiest way to not screw it up. We should be on the next phase now. This is me being really greedy. Like, ridiculously. Oh, you saw it! I almost got away with it, if it weren't for you meddling kids. Okay, so that's 2. We gotta get the hell out of here. And there's really no window here. Whoa, baby. The other real big one. I'm gonna stop talking. But we can't. Bullshit. Nope. Bullshit. Sorry, I'm calling bullshit on that one. That one was not even on the screen. Despawn my ass. This is basically exactly where we just were. We had like 2 hits. So I'm wondering is if I can just go in here and get another run. Okay, we can do that. And then we have to just do this and just hope we don't get hit. That's not very good. We somehow managed to get 3 in there every time.
I don't think you can every time. It's possible when he's...
But you gotta get 2, and then you can get the third... third on the, like, when they come back in. You can get... That's how... You see what I'm doing. The first 2 are when it gets spawned, and the third's when they come back. I think you can get another in there if you want to do hookshot while it's coming out. But that's starting to get into territory where the game's going to clink the sword on you, and that just seems bad. God damn it, game. Like, I'm not even... You would think 12 hits is not that hard.
No, I know it is. I can't. I can't do temperance. I mean, without sword.
I mean, I would love to just get to the end of the fight. Like, the hardest part of the fight for me is this stupid middle part. Oh, look at that throw. What a hog champ. Look at this. Man, just keep throwing these pitchforks. Okay, so we're now gonna go into the next... Are you kidding me? Across the freaking map! Oh my god. Ridiculous, man. I don't know why I can't understand this pattern, or it's just that he's throwing it and I'm waiting. Like I'm getting too far away from him too soon.
Maybe.
Like here, it's gonna go across the whole map. Okay, so maybe we need to stay closer. Or just have this in play. I mean, the hook shot should make this first part pretty simple. Are you kidding me? You game.
Well, the thing is, you better... It's like Moldon, you have to go sideways, not getting away.
I think it's just based on where he's actually gonna be next as well. Like he throws it at you, and then it's going, and it kind of loops into where he's gonna be next.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's a. Wish I could draw it. It's a curve. It's a. Ooh, but see, like that, I don't understand how to know when he's gonna do that, or if it's just the way that function works when it needs to loop its way back over. I just need to think like a Windows screensaver, like the pipes, or the one that does that, the box that bounces around the screen. That's what I gotta pretend I am. Can't hit the pitchfork. One hit KO Ganon. That's what I wanted to do today. That's 1 hit. 2 hits. Don't you dare. 3 hits. 4 hits. Okay, we're up to 4 hits, guys.
It's a start. It's a start.
It's a start. 5. We're not going to get in for 6. 6. 7, 8. We're not going to get 9 here.
Oh, this is hot.
No! Bullshit! And I just loaded a save to something else. That was bullshit. I don't know what I was supposed to do there. So we're going to go back to this save. So if you actually predict where he is, you can get 3 before the thing. You'll see. Son of a fucking bitch, man. God damn, I fucking hate this phase. I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, that was not gonna happen. Did Hux officially give up on this seed? Do you want to know where some things were?
Yeah, go ahead. Where were the boots?
What dungeon haven't you been in?
Both of them.
How about the chain chomp room in Turtle Rock?
Are you serious?
Yep. You know where the bow is?
Yeah.
It was there as well. It was in the fire room, the left chest.
Was there anything good in Meyer?
No, I don't think so. Stop throwing the pitchfork. Can we stop throwing the pitchfork, please?
I've been to Desert, but I didn't have the boots.
The pitchfork is easy. Stay in the middle.
Yeah, okay, stay in the middle. Yeah, okay. Okay, Billy, you start playing this. Oh my god. I'm getting greedy here. I want this guy dead. No! Hello! No! Whoa! Are we actually going to get somewhere now? Is this happening? Yeah, really, you saw that. All right, let's make sure we move 2 pixels at once. We might have it this time. I got in 3. Please be on the next phase. Thank God. Now we have to watch out for getting blasted with moon rocks. Alright, no! Okay. We almost got hit on the fly there. Just in case this goes wrong. Planet Zeebs? That's a thing? Okay. Alright, so we can't take any more hits because I'm an idiot. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Not gonna get to him. Not gonna get to that either. We're on 4. 5. Nope, not playable. Missed him, I'm being too cautious. 6. 7. 8. 9. So one tactic you guys don't abuse enough, see what I'm doing to cancel and shooting? I'm just guarding the torch. If you make him do his cape thing, he can't. He'll just skip to the next phase.
Cape thing? Oh,
I'm
this-
lighting the fire before he shoots, so that's the safer strat. If you're not in a hurry. And one more hit to go. It's like here. I knew he was going to shoot. So I think it's 16 hits actually. Of course, if I keep missing, this is going to go wrong in a hurry. And you can always bait the shot, so you don't want to stand on top of the torch. I'm being a little bit too cautious. But I also know I can't get hit, so... You see, when I start to turn in, it's after he's already done the shot. Running out of magic now, too. He should be dead, like the next hit. But he's not dying, which is a bit weird. I doubt they gave him more health. I can't count, or the numbers are weird. Oh, right, they're not sword spins! Ha ha ha, I'm an idiot! What does Tempered Sword do in this part of the fight? It becomes the Golden Sword. So yes, it actually takes like 24 of these, and I just can't count, because I'm an idiot. So we need to make sure he dies real soon now. Yeah, you definitely can't do Fire Rod in this, because you're not going to have enough magic. There you go. We did it. GG! We got through it without having to save state the final fight. We redid it. Pretty sure we didn't save state on the actual one we did it. We'll set this as a goal for next time, to beat around 3 hours. Wow. Yogi strats. Wow. I'm interested to see how many deaths there are.
Oh, I don't have my FFZ thing. That sucks. Alright.
Yeah, you can open.
Do you use Chatty? Just use Chatty. And just piss on,
Yeah, you
piss on
can
the rest
use.
of it.
You can use Chatty, I guess. Yeah.
Like, I don't know what Twitch is doing, man.
Well, I used to. How does it called? The thing in VLC, like.
Wow, this actually is quite useful. Did you guys check out that link I sent? It actually, it breaks down that fight more than I thought it did. It's interesting.
The link you sent?
Yeah, it actually has a lot of videos and breakdown of the fight. I don't know if they all work, but I'm assuming,
Yeah,
yeah.
I checked. Well, I didn't
Looks
check
like-
the video, but.
I should just do a tutorial for beginners in this game or something. Like, there's so many things that... Like, not everyone wants to speedrun this game, but they like to be competent at it. 24. So... I did not know it was 50-50 between him teleporting or not in that third phase. They were set up in the second phase that scientists would have the hook shot. Some players also prefer the no hook setup for the 2 middle warps. Maybe I'll have to study some of this. Man, I didn't think we were going to finish that. Or at least I wasn't. You got a crystal. Be happy.
Yay!
Man.
I got a crystal.
That, I mean, besides the Ganon fight, that Mothula fight is probably the most, like, intimidating fight in the... Besides the run back portion. It's the, like, Ice is a really annoying run back, but... Ice is pretty hard, actually. But we one-shot everything. We didn't have to do Trinex. Trinex is a bit annoying, but he's... I don't want to say free, but... The trick with him is you have to freeze them, and then you have to hammer them, because the... Well, I guess you have Master Sword, it'll be a little bit better, but... Assuming you didn't have Master Sword...
Yeah, Trinex, I beat him once with the hammer, so... But then again, you have to be really careful because you don't have them.
You can't run out of magic. You only have 4 shots on each side. I think 8 shots. I think they have 8 health for.
Making mistakes, I guess you can screw. Maybe
The second phase is pretty easy.
Like maybe you can miss once or twice.
This bug can get off of my helmet. Man, oh man. What was on the pedestal? Really? What's a vampire skewer? The vampire skewer sleeps again.
Maybe they just don't tell because it's hard.
No, I'm trying to think of what items were not in. The magic cape was still missing,
Oh, maybe.
but vampire skewer.
The red cape kind of looks like, Dracula's cape.
That's what I would have thought, but I thought you had it. I thought you
Nope.
get it and.
Nope.
Did you save state in pod?
Oh, you might be right. You might be right.
Yeah.
Vampire.
I
Oh,
think you had it.
arrow. It's a single arrow.
Oh, yeah, it makes
Oh.
sense.
I mean, what else could it be? It's single arrow, single. Considering that there was like 30 single arrows in the game, I'll go with that. Because it couldn't be any. Yeah, there's nothing else. Oh man. So how many deaths? How many bonks? We'll go with add 20 deaths for the Mothula, and add another 10 for the save states on the Ganons that I didn't just take the save and quit. But I think so if I add back in those 30, I'm going by what, like what I recollect is how many deaths. Maybe 100. Nah, not 100. I think it was like 65. So the total number is going to be like 40. 40 deaths plus 25 or so off the save states. Wow, Google changed their whole. Like, I'm just looking at the sports scores and like
I was
Google.
looking into
What?
the randomizer for FF1.
Yeah.
I don't know what half of those things do. So maybe
Do you have the link that explains the game? The help?
I'm reading that right now.
Oh, okay, good.
Like, how everything is. Are you gonna like take a little break to eat something?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little break, but not that long.
148, 175 chest.
175 chests. That's so many.
I think the most I've done is like 190 something.
There's so much junk in those chests.
That's a lot of junk. But we also needed to go find keys too. This mode's
Yeah,
obviously
there's
different.
So yeah.
Only remaining chests are there's 2 in pod. There's 7 or so in Turtle, 1 in Thieves, and 2 in Agha's Tower. Oh, and Hera. We never finished Hera. Skull, we never got the big chest either. And I think some of those... We actually did more, obviously, than 175, because you'd see the item and just skip it. Like, we never did the, no mushroom or the tablets. That's 3 more, but we knew who they were. $20 save and quits, 19 deaths. That's way less than I thought. So 69. Add another 30 for silliness. I'm trying to find their help link.
Menu time is good.
Oh, what was it? 4 minutes?
Yeah.
4 minutes.
to find that site again for the randomizer for new player's guide. There's a new player's guide and an advanced player's guide. So
Link this up. I'm gonna check this out.
So I'm just gonna relink this. This is the alleged advanced player's guide. And then there's a Google Doc that's for new players, but more focused towards the tournament. But there was interesting things in there. But I found it kind of hard to follow. Not that it's like badly written or anything. It's just that it's trying to explain a lot of things at once.
So the same doc.
The advanced one kind of has like whatever numbers you're looking for. If you're looking for something, it's all organized in tables as opposed to paragraphs of text.
Oh, okay, no, that's not the one I have. No, would you please load? My laptop is so slow.
So, if you need a reminder of the flags we're probably playing with, it's that third round flags, which were spell permissions are taken off, so that keep permissions is the flag. Magic shops are still going to have, like, level 1 shop's still going to have 4 spells, and the first shop in the game is going to have level 1 magic. So the first 4 shops are going to have basically the most useful magic. You don't, like, when we played the first time where it was a quote-unquote impossible mode, where level 1 magic could be in the 8th dungeon, or 8th town. That's not going to happen.
Okay.
Experience...
I was making a scene, I don't know if I... No, it's changed.
Oh. You can make a
Well,
scene.
it doesn't matter. Yeah, I kind of prefer to wait, maybe. I think it's gonna be pretty bad.
Where is the thing I was? Where is that where I wanted? Oh no, that's not good. Oh, I don't know now.
I changed that.
So this is the set of flags that they've been using for the tournament. We're gonna use this one. Which means a whole bunch of other stuff. Lets me select it, that'd be kinda cool. I'm just linking in what those actually mean.
Alright, interesting. Interesting.
Conveniences are just conveniences are actually important. What that means is that
Yeah, for now they're all checked. I mean, in the scene that I'm doing, I've left them all on. Also, the bot fixes. Left them on.
those are the two conveniences, and of course bug fixes. The general strategy is to find a broken way. The easiest way to do it, that from my math, is now saying go to Ice Cave, do the eye, and have your black belt level off of that. Because there's just for the likelihood of his scaling versus anything else you're going to fight, you're going to save minutes of time if you have to farm off of anything else. But the eye is like 4 times as efficient as anything else. But
Yeah,
if the eye is... the eye casts death, that's a whole nother problem. First
Yeah,
goal in
that's
the game is find... Go ahead, sorry.
No, last time I played the eye was like super good because it had like no spell. It was an offensive. It gives
Yeah,
so,
if he's cake.
so much XP.
Yeah. It's always sorry. It can always be a little bit fishy to get out of there. But even if you have to piggyback and have two people fight the eye, it's still faster than fighting the fire lizards like I usually do. Like the fire, the only reason I started doing the fire lizards is because there are 2 tiles up and back, and they're usually pretty cake as well. And they're in a dungeon I have to do. But I mean, the ice cave does not take you 15 minutes. Like, we're talking 5-10 minutes difference in the amount of farming that you have to do. If you can do the eye, you're saving a lot of time. So ice cave is effectively free on this particular rule set because you'll notice that the ice cave's incentivized, which basically means that it has a higher chance of having a needed item, or a very good item, I should say. So like Moss Immune and things that are not key items but considered high quality rare items, those are also in that mix.
BRB, 1 second.
Okay. The keep permission, like when it's on, lets you basically have a chance to use like a spell that you would not be able to use with the Ram Mages.
Right. Yep. So, like, black mages usually have let's just say they have 4 spells that are theirs in each level. That's not always true, but those are the spells that they would still have the permissions to use if you had to keep permissions enabled. Just that. So the first thing that magic levels shuffles all of the, like, nuke can be any level of spell.
Yeah.
Keep permissions disabled means that a white mage might be able to learn nuke. Or a red mage can learn nuke or whatever.
If the keep permission is off, you could use nuke with a white mage.
No, there's still spell permission rules. It's just that they're shuffled. So red mages can in theory learn more spells, but I forget the numbers. It's pretty close because what I don't know is if they're just they have to be merely shuffling around what spells they actually can learn.
So if I understand this correctly, let's say there's a spell like nuke that usually is reserved for black mage.
Yeah, level 8 or whatever. Yeah.
In that particular seed, if the keep permission is on, and the nuke spell is like low level, like 1, 2, 3, or even 4 spells, that will usually let the red mage uses it.
No, if keep permissions is enabled, a red mage can never learn nuke, and neither can a white mage. It's always going to be a black mage.
Okay, so that's why it's turned off by default.
That's why they have it off, yeah.
Okay.
So my typical setup is to gamble on mages. And the red mage, I think in theory, has more total number of spells they can learn. But they also can't learn like level 8 and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know quite how they shuffle it.
If you're lucky, the best spells are going to be low levels.
Well, I mean, just think about it. You have a black belt that's level 50 that kills everything at the end game in this type of set. So
You only need like exit and some useful stuff.
Exit fast, the thing that makes you very hard to hit. I mean, some of them are quite useful, but yeah.
Or warp, but yeah. Well, no, it can be great. Like the seed you played Yogi on the other day. You had white and black mages, and you had like red one or 2 red one. I don't remember. But the thing is, he got like XXX and nuke like super early, and that's how he gained so much time at the beginning.
Yep. Then just, I mean, if you just get unlucky and pick the wrong mage.
Yeah, that's a thing. It's a pure guess. Like
whatever party he uses, by the way, for this rule set is the best party for this rule set. There is no better party. Period.
You mean what do you have? You had Thief, Black Belt,
Thief,
White
Black
Mage, Black
Belt.
Mage.
Is it red mage, black mage, or black mage?
No, you had white and black.
Then yes. So yeah,
I thought he ran 2 red mages before, because they can use swords.
Maybe, but the one I'm talking, yeah, that.
I guess they're
party
both kind of fair. That edge guy that he'll run 2 thieves, and I'm like, yeah, that makes that there's something to that too. Thieves are pretty terrible at fighting though, like pretty epically. Let me switch over to the Ness before we forget how to do that.
Gotta close your stream.
I'm gonna get some water and stretch for a minute. I'll be right back. 5 minutes. 5
So I
minutes.
click
maybe.
randomize, but didn't download any seed.
Did you upload the ROM?
Oh,
Yeah, they got the same.
okay. Yeah, it's a detail. I'm gonna go check my water before there's no water left for my coffee. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I might run and get a Slurpee, but we're talking like at best 10-15 minutes, if that.
Well, I'm gonna have to wait for my coffee. All right, run. Just gonna make a copy of. Where is it?
Oh. Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
On va prononcer ça à la vide Tendo. Final Fantasy. Oh, that's a game category. Wait, what? Choose for a game or category. Wait, what? Oh man, Twitch, fuck this.
Should have this here. And yes.
Jesus, fuck.
Final.
Why? There's so much stuff. It's so fucking painful to go through. We don't care about this shit. Thank you.
Copy.
Update. Wait, what?
Paste.
Could not update Twitch, please. Fuck me. I'm gonna fucking click that thing until you fucking. Jesus, fuck you.
Wow. Is the name of the game written correctly? I mean, sometimes there's a red square like the.
That's it.
genre, parce que t'écris le nom du jeu des fois, genre, c'est rouge tant que t'as pas écrit le jeu correctement. C'est pas très interprété.
Ben non, c'est correct. C'est juste que Twitch capote, là. Excusez. Peux-tu bouger cette place, genre ici? Hein, ça serait bon, ça. Ça, ici, c'est quoi ça? Peux-tu bouger cette place? Ça, là, enlève-moi cette dingeance. C'est d'amande, ça. C'est d'acheter à 25 de merde. Y a-tu une affaire qui vaut pas plus de la merde que ça? Ah! Oh, excusez. Bon.
Okay, now it works. Question, c'est il l'a envoyé où, ce fucking run-là? Open, file... Show folder. Ouais, qu'est-ce que c'est dans
Et mon power pack est bien chaud. Bon, ce qui est le truc pour les cartes.
Ah oui, j'avais oublié de partir mon rond parce que d'un fois, quand je finis de faire cuire, je ferme mon rond, puis après ça, genre, je suis sûr qu'il est encore ouvert parce que, tu sais, genre, la lumière est rouge, mais c'est juste pour dire que le rond
Il est chaud.
il est chaud, il n'est pas allumé, tu sais, mais là, tu sais, ça me compte. I'm confused. Ça me confond, esti.
Attention, tu vas te brûler.
Alright. Je sais pas si c'est une bonne idée que ce soit moi qui ai fait la seed, par exemple, mais ouais.
D'habitude, non, mais à Final Fantasy, on sait jamais.
La confiance, hein.
Ah, j'ai confiance.
Je vais pas le regretter.
Ah, mon esti.
J'ai failli la rebaptiser Fun Seed. Non, ça devrait pas être si pire, là.
On va voir, on va
D'après
voir.
moi, ça va nous laisser plus une chance à nous autres, dans le sens que un des flags, c'est que, genre, t'as des flags pour genre, qui est nécessairement quelque chose dans Ordeal ou dans Ice Cave.
OK.
Je les ai turnés off, fait que dans le fond, les affaires peuvent être n'importe où.
OK. Tant qu'on le sait, c'est pas pire.
Ben, c'est ça, je vais m'autant l'avertir d'avance.
Alright.
Je n'ai pas idée. On va lui dire pareil.
Ben, de toute façon, il est assez pro, il va tout bien le voir
Ouais.
juste avec le flag.
Ouais, c'est ça, j'allais dire. Peut-être que juste le flag, il va tout de suite. Là. Ah, I see what you did there.
Oh, comment ça, mon truc, il est dans de la merde de même? Ok, on va juste torser ça un peu de même. Ok. Start streaming. Party, party. Party. Where's my... Oh, faut que je check si le son de ma capture card est correct. What?
Alright. Ça, on va faire
Non.
ça.
Ben non, c'est tabarnak. Un peu. Properties. I need to use custom truc. Et pogner ça ici. Test.
Ah, j'aurais pu.
C'est probablement fort. Echo.
Ah oui, je te dis, pourquoi ça apparaît pas? SNES, faire apparaître Fusex. Alright. Now we're talking. On n'a pas besoin de display les inputs, on s'en calisse. Close, close, close.
Attends, c'est ça.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright.
You posted a game.
Yep.
Why are the flags weird? Did you mess with the flags?
I choose some options.
Okay. Do I get to know what those options are?
Yeah. We can
Let me-
discuss this.
Let me.
One other thing, like the insensitive, so there's always something in Ice Cave or.
It's not always. That's not what incentive does.
Okay, well, I
Sure.
checked them out. So
Okay.
they're turned off the boat. So, um, other than that, what did I mess with?
Why is it not updating when I click the thing?
I left the fun things on, so should have like different sprites or color or I don't know what, and funny names for the enemies.
So why is it when I type the flags into the thing, it's not doing the flags on the site?
Give me 1 second, guys.
Did it eat the percent signs in the file name? It's okay. I can't actually see what they are. So, on the shuffle tab, what is picked? Oh, I could load the game and find it out that way. Actually, hang on a second. Because I need to learn how to do this. If this is really how this is going to work.
It should not be too bad. That's what I'm hoping for, but you better check just in case.
I mean, I don't know. That's League of Legends. We're not playing League of Legends.
Final Fantasy 1, Rainbow Race, with ED, Oxney Bay.
Yeah, I got it.
Final
I tell
Fantasy 1
you.
update.
Okay.
Should be good.
Okay, now I can see what the flags are in the actual game. And the actual flags are UF %% DWYJKW. Okay, so you have items in the game been randomized. You did not incentivize the 2 dungeons that are going to be worthless.
Not necessarily, but they can be worthless.
Spells are going to be all thrown out on the game. You have made prices extremely expensive, and you've made enemies difficult. Although
I mean,
you've
it can
increased.
go both ways. Like if you leave it at the beginning, there's like no chance that anything's gonna be like cheaply priced. But if you go up, it can go really really high, but it can also be really low.
What the heck's
It's a
early
chance.
rod? What does early rod do?
Good question.
Well, I know.
I don't remember
Do you
checking
normally
that.
need something? Because early rod is like always on when they play. Before killing the vampire. Yeah. In the regular game, you have to half complete Earth Cave. You have to go down, kill the vampire, and then go get the thing. Even like Ruby has nothing to do with that. So early rod just means you can go get the rod. You can then just do the Earth Cave in one go.
Okay.
The only way is if it rolls vanilla, will you ever have to do it. Bug fix is great. I can explain what some of those spells do. I'm surprised you didn't take the music shuffle.
I
okay.
should have. Yeah.
Oh well, I don't even know what Team Stake and palette swaps and stuff look
I
like.
have no idea, but palette swap sounds fun.
Castle Ordeals is just checked. The heck does that mean?
That means that we better save before entering because the teleporter won't be.
Oh.
The same place.
Yeah, if you want to take a save state when you... Because it's actually more efficient to go there by boat sometimes. I don't care if you take a save state at the start of Ordeals. For the intention of not getting soft locked.
Yeah, we
Because,
should always
like-
save before entering anyway. But
I don't.
Fine.
I'm a terrible person.
but
Well,
this
I
time
don't
it's
because
gonna
it's
happen.
faster. Many times, like, I'm looking for game-ending items there, and if it's not there, and I went there by boat, I'd rather just reload and not have to even travel there. Just but you have to go through a lot of rooms to screw that one up. But I mean, this looks fine. Some enemies are going to be damn near impossible, though. 350%'s getting up there. Like this is closer to the what they're using in the finals than what we were. I think the one we were playing is 250. So some things are gonna hurt pretty bad.
Yeah. But it can also go the other way around. That's the thing with how they make that thing. It's like the only way to go really low under 100% is to have a chance to really go like up to 3 or 500%. So I wanted to have like, you know, more random stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's a bad thing. We don't have to play it.
No, this is fine. I'm just warning you that this might be difficult. That's all. But you do have a little higher experience. I think we were only doing. We might have been doing 4x.
Yeah.
On the...
Yeah. If I did it correctly, we should have more experience, more cash, and so even though some enemies might be stronger.
Oh no, you lowered it. It's 3.6 instead of 4, which is not that much of a difference. But you lowered the flat bonus, which is now much less.
Oh really? Oh my god, it feels bad.
It's not that much less. I mean, later on stuff gives like 4K. I mean, this is it slows the early game ramp. So you're gonna need to find somewhere safe early on. Like this is. You're gonna farm somewhere, and the farming is gonna be roughly the exact same farming you'd have to do anyways.
I just think so.
You're testing some?
Did Notre Dame just lose? Yes, they did. Oh no, they didn't just lose. There's lightning in the area. Oh no. I think. No, they're shaking hands.
For real? Go get my shot.
Okay.
I didn't go to that Burger King. I didn't go to a Slurpee place. I just got Oh, Notre Dame did win, barely.
We play this one, yeah, right?
So like I'm watching these games because both games on TV right now are like one's in Lansing, which is in the middle of Michigan, but not that far from here, and the other one's on the western side of the state, Notre Dame. So it's like pouring rain. There's in Notre Dame, and Lansing is getting like this deluge of snow, and it's just raining here right now, and that's all coming over here. It was supposed to rain / snow earlier in the week, and because of the temperature and stuff, and that's the last time I looked at the forecast was earlier this week, but it's on its way. Welcome to November. It's the second network I've seen playing Ghost World. What a weird movie. Ghost World was a comic book about like two teenagers in high school that are... It's sort of... I mean, to explain it in like the dumbest sense possible, it's basically like two Darias, and that's a comic book. But it's actually like far more intelligent, unless you really like Daria, and then I'm like insulting you, I guess. But it's actually interesting. It actually got a lot of awards. It was a pretty good movie. It's just I haven't like seen it or heard about it in like 10 years.
All right, pretty much ready.
Pretty much ready, you say?
I'm ready. So you said some stuff might be rough.
I would.
It can go both ways. That's the thing.
I read about that. I read about the flags thing, but
Do you understand the part about leveling up a black belt so that he basically is not touchable? We understand that part, right? Because it has to do with the magic resistance. Because there's going to be stuff in here that casts really mean things.
We'll see.
I might even, because of the way you have it set up, I might go 2 black belts because I'm insane. let's pick some classes.
I think I'm streaming. All right. Cool.
Well, people can see the fact that I'm playing NES. Oh, I wanted to update my stuff so that people know that you guys are playing with me.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
You know what?